I've been a Spurs fan for 20 long years, seen my share of triumphs and buckets of tears. But this year's taking it one step too far. I'm wondering if we'll ever win another spar. Hey, hey, what's going on? We can't seem to win a game, not a single one. Manager Ange, we need a new plan. Gotta get back on track like only Spurs can. Every Saturday I'm glued to the screen, hoping and praying it's not another bad dream. But there we go again, falling apart at the seams. Feels like we're chasing some far-fetched schemes. Hey, hey, what's going on? We can't seem to win a game, not a single one. Manager Ange, we need a new plan. Gotta get back on track like only Spurs can. I've been
transfer news, it came down the wire, igniting every Tottenham fan's fire. They said easy was coming, a flash and a flame, to bring back the glory and lift up our name. We saw the headlines, we believed every word. Another new hero for the great lily white herd. Rejection, it hit like a freight train. Rejection, and acid pouring in the rain. He chose the gun, has turned his back and he ran. A final rejection of the Tottenham plan. And poor Jacob, he's just sitting there crying. Yeah, our fans heartbroken, his hope is just dying.
The mere mention of his name gets me mad.
Mr. Oliver Glasner. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to your channels, Habibis. I know you guys are all bored. Wait, there was music playing in the background. Let me double check that the music is off. Anyway, guys, make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you guys, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you guys. My chair is back. I can lean back now and relax. You get me? Yeah, finally. I don't have to sit on that plastic shit for a whole hour. You get me? So big up to all of you guys. This is your call-in show. It's international break. So you guys get to decide whatever topic you want. You come here. You talk about anything you want, Habibis. Whatever topic you want to discuss, the floor is yours. I don't have any conditions other than must have a camera. Why is it must have a camera? Because there is crazy people on this planet who will try to get me cancelled by, you get me, doing inappropriate things, which is why I need to be ready. So I need you, ladies and gentlemen, to all be ready with a camera. You could call in on your iPhone, on your Android, whatever the fuck camera you have, I don't care. As long as your camera is on, you get to speak about any topic you want. Everyone gets 5 minutes each, so it's fair, because I know there's 100,000 people who want to like challenge me and speak and all that type of stuff. So yeah, big up to all of you guys. Please slap the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe, guys. Posting biceps on Snapchat is very dangerous. Very dangerous. Anyway, let's get the likes up early. This is your call-in show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna post the link in the chat in a bit. At the beginning of the call-in show, I always like to discuss a couple of things first, and then we're gonna get. I'm gonna post the link just quickly. First and foremost, before we start, I'd like to thank every single one of you guys for supporting us like crazy on this channel. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen, that I've got 360 people just for a call-in show, guys. For a call-in show. So I appreciate you guys. You guys have always shown me love. I would like to thank every single one of you guys, man. You guys are absolutely elite. You guys have always shown me love. You guys have always shown me support, and that's something that I can never push to the side. So thank you guys so much. You guys have always been great to me. So I appreciate you guys. And thank you guys so much for always showing us love. And we're here, Habibis. We're here to discuss any topic that you guys want. It's the call-in show. Also, let me know, you guys, would you want me to do Sweden versus Kosovo, or shall I do the do A-listers? It's up to you guys, isn't it? It's up to you guys, isn't it? Do you want me to do Sweden versus Kosovo, or do you want me to do A-listers? It's up to you guys. We will decide together. Shall I sit here for an hour? You get me? and I'll let you guys decide. I'll do a poll tomorrow, inshallah, on Ahwa for you guys to decide. And yeah, speaking of Mito, give me a striker from Sweden. Woo! Big up to you, Habibi. Big up to you, my brother. Thank you so much. I can't believe Isak is a red. I'm so glad that Isak is a red. He told me he'll deliver what he said. He told me we're winning it all. He said so. I'm in love with him and I feel fine. Anyway, let's go, guys. It's the light bulb, guys. I'm going to post the link now. The rules have been explained. 5 minutes each. Camera must be on. Let's go. The link has been dropped in the chat. And I'm going to pin it to the live chat for if anyone comes in later, etc. Here you go. No camera equal no call, and I'll just kick you from studio. You get me? So let's go. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's go. Big up to all of you guys. And let's do this. 5 minutes each, like I said, because there's 100 million people who want to call in and tell me their opinions, stuff like this. So, yeah. How about you, Colin, Mr. Twisted? Come sing on the stream. Let's see your singing abilities. Little fraud. Anyway, first and foremost, you get me. Joining me is man like Sam, I think that is. Hi, Sam. How are you doing, brother?
You think that is. You think.
Yes, but on StreamYard, it's little boxes, isn't it? So I cannot 100% tell.
Nah, fair
you cannot
enough,
blame me.
No. You know, I was just joking with you. How you been, brother? It's been a while. I can't lie. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Big up to you, Habibi. Big up to you. And yeah, it's been a while. Who's gonna win the World Cup? Too early to tell, but probably France. They're the most stacked side, I think. They're stacked.
I'm praying for Portugal. I am praying, bro. They're looking so good.
Bro, put the Ronaldo in the bag. Just put it in the bag.
Okay. So if he wins, then what? Then
no, but Messi's my goat regardless, with the World Cup or not.
No. I know. My goal is him, whether he wins or not. But we'll
see. There you go. Anyway, the floor is yours. What do you want to talk about, Sam?
I wanted to ask you. You see, you jinxed us yesterday with your Sweden watch along, bro. Yeah, see, we had it in our hands, and then you decided to do this whole, I don't know what. Yeah, you see, you did Cisco the whole game, and then he did that. Yeah, at the end, bro. I swear down, bro. Yeah, you ruined everything. Now,
blame John Dal Thomason. He didn't play Isak. That's not my fault,
bro. Do you know what it is? He should have brought him on in the second half. The thing is him and the flipping Kulusevski's out. Do you get me? That's the issue. But I think Isak will play next week against not next week, so in a few days' time against Kosovo. I don't think that'll be an issue. I wanted to ask you now, even when Isak's there, are you worried about your defense? Because I know we're gonna play each other in the UCL again. Shock. But I think one thing I've realized. What?
Gonna lose again?
Listen, let me not bring up the Champions League finals you have lost to me and all that. So you got one victory.
Yeah, but we now know Trent was playing against us.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so if I beat you this time with Trent in my team, then what's the excuse next going to be?
Nah, you won't beat us. You won't beat us. You won't.
Are you okay? Are you going to be confident this time?
Yeah, I am confident. Khalas, now the PTSD is done, habibi.
Is it? Cool.
Also,
cool.
Why are you talking about me jinxing it? Why don't you talk about your robotic striker up top?
Oh, but mate, but I don't even rate that guy like that. That's the issue.
Jokeres.
Yeah.
Talk about Jokeres, bro.
Yeah, more like Chikores. More like that. Yeah, more like Chikores. But it is weird. But I wanted to ask you, am
I worried about our defense? A little bit, but great managers always figure it out. You should know this, Like a great manager will always figure stuff out. It's just the truth. Like, so I trust Arne Slot.
No. I get that, but how much do you think Szoboszlai can play? Do you think he can play there for a whole season? Or are you not worried about, if you get one little injury in the back line, like, the replacement? I mean, Robertson for, what is it, Kirkes, and then what's called, if Van Dijk or Konate gets injured, you've got Gomez there coming in instead. Are you not worried about that in a way?
No, because like I said, I think we'll figure it out. And with Van Dijk there, I'm not worried. I think I could play you next to Van Dijk and we'd look good. Like, he's just proving that he's one of the greatest center backs in history of the sport, and he's been unbelievable for us. So I really rate Van Dijk highly, and I think he's been an unbelievable addition to the Football Club. And even right now, like, anyone looks good next to him. That's just the truth. And at the end of the day, we're gonna figure it out. Like, obviously, Soboslai playing right back has been a good addition in my opinion. Now with Frimpong still figuring it out, with shit stuff like this happening, it's gonna take some time, so because too many new players, so it's gonna take a bit of time to gel. But I feel confident. And plus, who else is gonna challenge us? Sam, you're a Madrid fan. From the outside looking in, like who's gonna challenge us? City look like shit, and Arsenal. I already see you on Lee's channel.
As long as
you don't even
Arteta,
trust Arteta.
as long as Arteta, they're not going to do it.
Yeah, exactly. If
Arsenal
Arsenal sack Arteta tomorrow, they might have a chance. But with him there, I'm good.
You know
bro.
what it is? It's not about the league, because I think you'll walk that league. Me personally, I think you'll walk it, but it's not really about that. It's more about the Champions League, innit? When you go up against someone like me, or I don't know, a PSG, or whatever, even a Barca. Do you get me? Even with the defense. And
Barcelona will slap, no problem.
Inshallah.
I'm not worried about Barcelona at all. High line against Isak. I'm good.
Which is the team you're most like, okay, go watch out?
Champions League, 2 teams, PSG, Madrid, because styles make fights. Those 2 teams will give us trouble. Other than that, I'm okay against anyone.
Fairs. But what do you expect?
Arsenal, maybe with their terrorist football, would be a problem in the Champions League. But other than that, we're like, I'm confident.
But I still think you've got the mental edge over them. But what do you expect then from the season as an outcome?
I expect us to win 2 trophies, of which one has to be one of the 2 major ones. So Prem and FA Cup, Champions League and Carabao Cup, stuff like this. I think as long as you deliver one of the 2 big trophies, no one can say that you failed. So my expectation for this season is winning one of the 2 big trophies. That's the most important thing. So we have to end the season with a Prem or a Champs or both. That would be the best case scenario. But of course, that's not an easy thing. Like it's not easy to win both. But I'd like us to win both, and I think we are capable. If there is a team that's capable in the Premier League of doing both, it's us. So
100%. And before I leave, because I know there's other people that won't speak, so I'm gonna leave a bit earlier. Let them come. Before we do, just one thing. Do you want to do a preview then when our game gets closer? If you have,
I cannot tell you yes or no from now, but you know how busy I am. Like my schedule is
Mr. Busy. Yeah, Mr. Busy, man.
Yeah, I am, but I'm busy. And look, I'm here. I'm streaming on international break. See?
Yeah,
get me?
I know.
If you wanna shout out your channel, shout it out so the people can go subscribe.
Blanco Talks Ball in it. Yeah, just started. I'm getting closer to 1K. Surprisingly quick for what? 3 months just having the channel.
What's it called again? Slowly.
Blanco Talks Ball. Have you not subscribed? I think you've subscribed, haven't you?
No, I have.
Yeah,
but
there we go.
Post it in the chat. Blanco Stocks Ball.
Yeah, come on, bless up, man. Bless up, brother. Nah,
but it was your latest stream, the one with
Matrix,
with Football Matrix.
Yeah. If you know who he is.
Okay, خلاص. Here I will copy paste it for you in the chat. You get me? Here you go. Here you go, guys. Subscribe to Sam's channel. You get me, Madrid fan. Appreciate you, Sam. Thank you so much for joining us.
You be safe, brother. Yeah, we'll talk soon. Yeah, bless up.
Thank you. Appreciate you. So that was your first caller, guys. Sam, you get me. Next up, we've got Carl. You ready, brother? Good? Thumbs up? Great. Hi, Carl. How you doing?
What's good? I am good, man. The infamous Husam, man. Sam, how you doing, my brother?
I'm good. Alhamdulillah. I'm not famous. I'm just another guy, bro. I'm just another guy.
Come on, we got to gas you up. You got to gas you up sometimes, man. Come on. Hey, you said it yourself 2 minutes ago. You're a hardworking man.
I am. I can't lie to you. That's why I needed this chair. I can't be doing the plastic chairs, brother. I can't. 7 hours straight.
They kill your back, man. They kill your back all the time. Man.
Do you see the chair rant?
No, I did not. I did not see it.
I was just talking about how us as a society have normalized buying chairs for $500, which I think is not okay. Like, I just think we've normalized something that's crazy, bro. You ain't gonna sit up here and make me pay $500 for a chair, bro. It's crazy.
Hey, it's ergonomics. That's what they say. But to me, they feel the same. But it's
hell will freeze before I pay $500 for a chair. I ain't never ever gonna pay $500 for a chair. I'm good.
But the thing is,
are you Carl from the chat? Carl Woodhouse, I think your name is.
Yes.
Big up! I've seen you in the Coppish chat as well. Big up, bro.
Yeah, Coppish. Yeah, I've been following again here and there. Sometimes when you're online, but I'm at work. You know, time difference. it doesn't help me a lot.
Before you ask your
the,
question or speak about whatever you want to speak about, tell me who you think the biggest fraud in Kopish is. You cannot give politically correct answer. You have to choose right now.
I have to choose the
Yes.
biggest fraud. You know what? I know Drifty is a great man, a great family man, but I think it's Drifty. I think it's Drifty. You know, I gotta say the superlative.
I think the biggest fraud on Kopish is Callum personally, but fairs if you think it's Drifty.
Callum reminds me of my older brother. You know, he got the older brother vibe, so I let it go. But I could see why you could say that. You know, him and his curse has cursed us for long, but you know, we'll allow it this year. This year he's brought us fortune, so I'm not saying him. But on another day, it might be Matt. It might be Matt another day. But Matt and his hypothetical and whatever. Let's think about it another way. So I love Kopish, man. I again, I see myself a lot in them because they have similar stories as me, as how they became a Liverpool fan. So I vibe well with them, and I'm constantly in their chat and in yours. You know, again, we're having great convo. You and I started in a more of a, I would say, hate relationship, but I wouldn't say hate because you know, I don't like, everybody's opinion is their opinion, and I try to understand. I'm not trying to be like, oh, your opinion, so therefore it's because I disagree, now I don't need to listen to you. And I'm more of the guy like, oh, you think of this differently, okay, I'm trying to understand. And even after I understand it, I might still disagree. And so therefore, so that's why I'm saying that we started in a more of a, man, this dude is crazy, man. Why does this dude sounds like my other Mohammed friend who's so to speak an Arsenal fan? Why does this dude sounds like Rami, who's a Man United fan? So like, you know, he sounds like he sounds like my brethren here in Canada. So I know the vibe. So I know the vibe, and I was like, man, I'm gonna support him because he reminds me so much of my friends and my brother. Rami is from Egypt, some place as the fraud that we call Mo. I'm a big fan of Mo too. You know, I love watching his watch along, man. I think it's just pure gold. It's just pure gold.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about, the Atletico penalties and stuff. It's mad.
I think it's everything. I think it's every single one of them. Every single one of them he does, man. You could see that. What I appreciate, you could see that he loves football, man, and
he does.
And forget about Inter and Internazionale. It just you could see it, you know, it's something you love, and then you don't expect others to love the same way as you do, and then you meet them, even if it's online or in life. You're like, you know what, I this is crazy what you're doing, but I fuck with it.
Yeah, Mo is very passionate. He is
very passionate. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But let's talk football. We've talked a lot about life. We need to big up to the frauds called Arsenal as a squad, as a record label, whatever there is. A big up to them. Long it may continue. I have no fear against them. Just like you said, man, we know what it is going to be. We know what it's going to be. But the team that I'm still kind of maybe some PTSD shit, but it's still City, because again, once they figure it out, and we don't know when they're gonna figure it out. Hope they never figure it out.
Hopefully.
I think they're the team to give us much trouble, because just like you said, you've been saying they have the mentality. And but my question is,
I hear what you're saying in terms of like mentality and stuff, but it's, you watch them in the first 3 games, they're completely open. They got Pep Linders, who we know what he did to our club.
No, it may continue. No, it may continue.
I'll be honest with you guys. And you as well, Carl. Like, I think this is Liverpool's title to lose. I ain't even gonna lie to you. As long as we do our job, we're winning the league 100%.
Look. I think this is our title to lose for the next 3 years. for the next 3
Okay,
years.
now you're doing too much. Relax, because we're gonna lose Van Dijk.
Yo,
So let's see first who replace him
you
first.
You relax. Again, yesterday I was on Flawless, right? You could come and ask Flawless about this. I'm a member of his channel, and we were talking about it. And right underneath my thing was quadruple winners, future quadruple winners. So to me, I'm on a quadruple type of situation right now. So I need you to put it out there, man. F that leopard in the tree.
Let me wait first to see who we replace Van Dijk with, who we replace Mo with, and then we will do all that.
Come on, man. Are we not Liverpool Football Club?
We are Liverpool Football Club. So what? We're going to win every league title because we're Liverpool.
Yeah. Every year we enter the year, it's our title to lose. You know, after that, we could talk about the what happened. You know, but if you're a fan, every year you come in, you should expect to win the title, whatever your situation is. You know, I think that's the idea. But to come back to the question is that yesterday I was with Flawless and we were talking, and I said, again, you might disagree with me. There was another Liverpool fan on the panel. I said that, look, based on the fact that Isak came in a little bit late, no preseason, no real football, we should probably expect between 18 goals and 5 and 10 assists, the whole thing. And I'm like, bro, I'm like, this is still a good season. I understand that he needs to be scoring 20, like only in the Premier League, not in all competition, only in the Premier League. It needs to be around that thing, and I'll be happy with it. And then also I told him, look, we have so many goals everywhere. We got Ikitike. We got obviously we got the men. Your favorite player, Salah. You know, right now I'm not loving him right now, but it's okay. But we got Gakpo. So I'm like, and we got Verts, and obviously we got Soboslai. You know, I think we have enough goals to win the league and to get wherever we need to be. And I got bombarded, like I got no expectation. I spent 125. I'm like, bro, I don't care about the money. I'm not paying the money. I'm looking at the player. Do I think the player is ready to be scoring right now? And I don't think he is.
Okay, I'll give you a genuine answer before I let you go. Thank you. Great call, by the way. I appreciate
no problem, man.
as well.
Yeah, appreciate
Look,
you, man.
No, thank you. I'll say this to you right now. If I was Flawless, I would cuss you out too. That's why I muted my mic. You get me? He's right. Bro, how are we signing Isak for 125 million and putting up Wissa numbers? Can you have some shame?
I have no shame,
bro, Isak need to be like 20 plus, 20 minimum, bro. We ain't doing none of this. Like 18 is good. No. As long as the first number is 2, I don't give a shit. As long as the first number is 2 or bigger. Bro, he scored 23 goals at Newcastle. They play counter-attacking shit football. You bring him to Liverpool with all the creativity and you expect 18 goals. That's Wissa number. Come on.
Husam. He scored 27 goals on the 25% efficiency. I think that number almost doubles with us. And to me, I'm saying is that he will score less goals, but be higher in efficiency.
Yeah, for me, it's okay if he gets 20. 20 goals is successful for any striker. Like, no matter the price tag. But 18, I ain't gonna do that. 19, he's failed. 20, he's succeeded. That's it. Then we have to have high expectations, bro. We can't do the Arsenal thing. Oh my God, if Tucker scores 15 goals a good season, shut your ass up. We're not going to do that. No, that's Arsenal right there. You spoke about the friend that you dislike. You're doing like him right now, talking about 18 goals. 18 goals, brother, is like, that's like Wissa numbers. We ain't going to sit up here and expect Wissa numbers from Alexa. So I did all that in the summer. I fought the whole Newcastle fan base, and I went through so much shit for 2 months just to get 18 goals. Are you mad?
If he gets 18 goals and we won the Premier League, are you mad?
If we win the Premier League, no one will criticize him, but 18 goals depends on context. If he gets 18 goals and 15 assists, of course no one's going to criticize him. But if he gets 18 goals and 5 assists, then yes, we're going to criticize him.
That was my point. I'm like, I'm thinking 18 goals, he's going to have higher efficiency and more assists because he only had 4 or 5 assists this year. I think that his assist number will probably double. To me, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He will be more involved into final pass, because we obviously know what he was working with. Jacob Murphy, good player, but he's not Salah. And Gordon,
I
no
get
matter
he
how
needs a
much
bedding
we
period,
working for
but 18
Gordon,
is still
but
too low.
he ain't Gakpo.
18 is
He
still
ain't
low.
Gakpo.
It's still low. 18 is Gakpo numbers. But I appreciate you, Carl. Thank you so much.
All right, big up
Great
to you,
call.
man. I appreciate you too, man.
Thank you so
I'll
much
keep on
for
listening
coming in.
and
I appreciate it.
everything,
And you
man.
always support the channel as well. So I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you genuinely.
Thank you,
And
man.
yeah, see you in the chat, bro. Thank you. Great call, my brother. Big up to you. Big up to you.
Big up
Great
to you. Have a great day, man. Have a great
Big up.
weekend.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. So that was our second caller of the day. Big up, Carl. Big up to you. Big up to AB, who says, are you going to watch the Sweden versus Kosovo game? I'm thinking about it. I haven't made a full-time decision yet. I'm just waiting. You get me? So also to all the callers, guys, let's try to limit it to 5 minutes because there's a whole lot of people waiting. So let's just keep the timer on 5 minutes so we can give everyone a chance to speak. I'm going to set up a poll tomorrow on Ahwa, inshallah, for the Sweden thing. Whether you want me to do A-listers or Sweden versus Kosovo, I'll leave the choice up to the people. Big up Mito, Faisal, and AB for the super chats. Big up to Sam and Carl, the first two callers. Next up, we got... Okay, one of them left. So we got MG. You ready, brother? Thumbs up. Ready? Let's go. Big up to you, MG. How you doing, brother?
Alhamdulillah. How are you, bro? Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. The floor is
How are
yours.
you?
What do you want to talk about? Go ahead.
I want to talk about what we're gonna do this season. Like, what is our target? Like, which cups are gonna win? Of course, we want to retain the title, but in the Champions League, are we gonna like be okay if we get knocked out in the like semifinals, maybe quarterfinals? But for me, I want to go for the double. I want to aim for the double. We got all the weapons in the defense. Not like I'm not happy we didn't get Mark Gahey, but in the attack, come on, we got every weapon locked and loaded. Isak is just waiting to unleash his beast. Come on, we have to win the double, and let the academy players win at least one of the cups, maybe Carabao Cup or FA Cup. And I have a question for you. What player are we gonna aim in the next season? Because we got money, and I hope we're gonna win and we're gonna get more money. What type of a player are we trying to get? For me, I want to get Baleba.
Look, personally, I look at the current. Look, here's the thing. I feel like we keep speaking, and I include myself, as if we're playing Klopp ball. I don't think Baleba suits the way that we play anymore. I think Adam Wharton would suit us a lot more. I think you go to Brighton and you sign someone like an Ayari as an example. That guy suits the way that we play more. I don't think we need any more that type of player like a Baleba. Maybe if we're playing Klopp ball, I hear it. We do need that type of player if we're playing like Klopp football. But in current moment in time, I think we need someone who keeps the ball a bit more. I think we need someone who like keeps the football, keeps possession properly. You know, like if you tell me one midfielder on the planet I'd like to sign right now, it's probably like Joao Neves or Vitinha from PSG, because that's the style that we got. Yeah, that's why for me, that's my expectation for signing. And in terms of winning, I expect us, like I said, we have to win one of the two big ones and one of the two little ones. So it's either, you know, FA Cup and Prem, Champions League and Carabao Cup, blah, blah, blah. We need to do something like this. I think we have a good chance. And in terms of Champions League, it depends what we do. What if we win FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and Premier League? I can't say it's a failure because we got knocked out of the Champions League. And it depends. Like this season, everyone lost their minds when we got knocked out of the Champions League, but we got knocked out PSG on penalties. So it's not like we got knocked out 5-0 on aggregate or something embarrassing. We lost on penalties, which any club, which any team in history can get knocked out on penalties. I watched the 2008 penalties between Spain and Italy. Italy had all-time players and they got knocked out on penalties. So penalties, it can happen to anyone. You know,
and
so
we gave them a good fight as well. Like PSG didn't like face any team that give them a good fight like us, like we did it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And avoiding the football talk, I want to say a big fan. I watched you like from Football Terrace, and I saw you and got redirected to MHF. I think you remember when the time I was talking to you from Turkey. I said, I sent a super chat and I said I'm from Turkey, and you guys were talking. Now do you know where I am right now? I think you know. You and Mo were talking. I said something in Arabic, and you said
you were in Jeddah.
Yes, exactly, bro.
Yeah, big
All
up,
the
bro.
prayers, all the du'as from here. Like I hope the best for you and Mo and
Thank,
everyone in Al Ahwa, my favorite show.
thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Pray for me to find a wife. Big up.
Inshallah, inshallah. عقبال الثانية
Inshallah.
كمان inshallah.
Inshallah, ya Rab. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Big up to
Thank
you,
you
man.
so
Great
much.
call. Big up to you. Big up, man.
Big
Big
up,
up,
big.
MG. Love, 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 love. Big up to you, MG. That's our third caller of the day. Ikram, you ready? Ready? Thumbs up, brother, if you're ready. Ikram. I just asked if he's ready and he left the whole thing, bro. Ikram, wallahi, you left the studio. Well, Ikram is gone. Anyway, so after that, we got Danny. Danny, you ready, brother? Thumbs up. Great. Hello, Danny. How are you doing, brother?
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Who do you support, Danny?
I'm Liverpool, bro. It's me, DNW.
Oh, it's you from the chat. Big up to you. Big up to you. Big up, Danny.
GG's, man.
Big up, Akhi. Big up.
What's
Talk to me,
going on?
brother. The floor is yours.
No, I just wanted to big you up, bro. From watching your channel from the get go.
Thank you.
You're probably one of the most original, likable people on the YouTube space. Down to
Thank you.
earth. I feel like we kind of share a resemblance in personality. Passionate for the sport, for Liverpool. And yeah, man, you're just a jokester, bro. And I love your shows. You're very original. I love Al
Thank
Ahwa. I love the show with the Coppish guys, Redman, Tom Little. Yeah, man, it's good. It's a good watch, man. Yeah, I've been supporting Liverpool. We're kind of like the same age. I've been supporting Liverpool since the Hodgson days, bro.
you. Yeah, long time.
Sammy Jessel, Bruno Shearu, all these man. Do you get me? Pain, nearly going into administration and that. Um, but looking at how we are at the moment, this is
Mhm.
the greatest Liverpool side that I've seen personally in my lifetime. And the expectancy that I have, because growing up in my time, I've seen us win now, obviously, two UCLs and a Prem.
Mhm.
And I think everything's there for the taking now within the next 5 years. And
Mhm.
what we have built now, we kind of just need to replace some of the big guns, i.e., Virgil and Salah, which is not going to be easy because they're goats, bro. Like Virgil, you can play flipping Nat Phillips next to him and he will look world class. That's how good Virgil is. And at 35, he's still hitting up them stats. So it just goes to show. In terms of our window, I'm gutted we didn't get Gahey, but I think we'll probably go in for him in January because in the summer it might be a bit more difficult. But I think his head's kind of with Liverpool. So that'll be a really good signing considering the money as well. Um, yeah, it's just good to see the rival fume. I love it. I love it. Honestly, alhamdulillah. And yeah, man, just keep us in du'as, man. I hopefully you can carry on in life, get married. I went to Jordan around 25 years ago, man. My dad passed away around
Mhm.
three years ago.
Allah
Um,
yarhamu, ya Rab.
yeah, may Allah grant him Jannah. All of us. I
Mm.
mean, but yeah, I done ziyarah. We went Iraq, Syria, Jordan. Um, yeah, and it was just beautiful, bro. So yeah, man,
Thank
get
you.
married. You look like you're doing really well as well. Just keep it up,
Alhamdulillah.
man.
Thank
Um,
you. Appreciate you.
I think personally though, bro, what's your expectancy for this season? Because for me personally, slots come in, and I feel like he's an incredible tactician. But considering some of the factors, like i.e. the Jota stuff, I know it's a professional environment and you have to move on. Everyone has to be professionals. But for example, look at Salah. At half time, he could just be in the days, bro, thinking, "Yo, like, where's my boy Jots?" Do you get it?
Yeah.
These things play a big thing on the player's mentality. But honestly, with the acquisitions of like Verts, Ekatika, Isak, I know hopefully inshallah they will all click. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to everything. But personally, we're expected to obviously win or retain the league,
Yeah.
considering we're the holders. But if we didn't, I wouldn't be upset because we're a trophy winning team and we've won big trophies. So for me personally, I think we're in a good state because we have an incredible manager. We have a good core, and we've actually replaced a lot of our core as well. So it could take time to gel. So every week there's going to be a different scenario. You know how it goes, bro. One week it's the morale's high. The next week, oh, it's a draw, it's a loss, and we're all fuming. And the title race ain't gonna end till God knows. You know how it gets, bro. It could go down to the wire, bro.
I think this season we do our job. First of all, I agree with a lot of what you said, and been a great call. I appreciate you. And I'm just a guy from Jordan. I'm not like a celebrity or anything. I relate to the people because I'm a people's person. The thing with this conversation is, look, like I said, I expect us to win one big one and one small one. In our whole lifetime, me and you have never seen Liverpool win a double. Yeah, as basic as it sounds, like even a Prem and a Carabao Cup, even a Champions League and an FA Cup, we haven't won a double once. So I'd like us to win a double. I'd like us to win two trophies in the same season. And at the same time, look, here's the thing. You presented the point with us gelling, which is completely true. But I'll put it to you in a different way. Let's look at it from the opposite end. We are 9 points from 9 with a team that haven't gelled, with Salah playing like shit. So now let's...
shit. Everyone's playing shit.
Exactly. So now imagine... Liverpool start to play better, we gel better, and Salah plays properly. All of a sudden, you're talking about sleepwalking the league. And we will go through a bad period, but I trust Arne Slot. The thing is, you look at the other two clubs who contend with us. City, right now, defensively, they look like horrible. You've probably seen it with your own eyes. Like, they look dreadful. Arsenal, I don't trust their manager at all. I don't trust their manager. But with Chelsea, you have to side-eye them. Chelsea is like when you're driving a car and you got that mirror in front of you and you're just looking if the thing is approaching you too quickly. So with Chelsea, I'm just side-eyeing them. I'm unsure yet. That's how I would describe it.
Yeah, I completely agree. Liverpool are the most well-equipped all-round out of those three teams. Arsenal, I just feel like the manager isn't good enough. They have a good squad. Like, he played 5 or 6 defensive players against us at Anfield. They easily could have got that win or a draw. If he had set up better... We were kind of there for the taking. It could have been a draw, could have been an Arsenal win, but he's just not good enough. They need a match-winning manager to take them to the next stage. City, I feel like that ship's sailing, bro. Pep's going to go soon. Their squad isn't just as good enough as it was back in the day. And you can tell from Hamza's tweets, bro. He's just constantly just digging at us. He knows, bro.
That's crying on the internet, bro.
Yeah,
but anyway, big up to you, Danny, man. Great call. Thank you so much for joining me. Big up to you, bro.
Love.
Alaikum salam. Thank you so much, man. Great call from Danny there. Hamza crying on Twitter. Hey, we've all seen the tweets. Big up to Josh. He says, I came to Husam's channel because of the Nunes that ended up hating Nunes too. Bro, did I lie? 3 years later, 700 gazillion big chances missed later. Now we sign Isak and everyone's excited. See, you should have listened from the start. Maybe the club listened to me 3 years ago. We wouldn't be in this position. Maybe we'd had an extra league title or two. You get me? So, yeah, big up to you, Josh. I appreciate you, my brother. Big up Josh because he's a man of his word as well. Stuck to his word all summer long, man. Return of the Premier League, retain the Premier League, sorry, is a must. Everything else is a bonus. I agree, but I want them bonuses too. I'm hungry for some commission. Anyway, next up we got JP. JP, you ready, brother? Thumbs up. JP, I think you're lagging, by the way. JP, you're lagging. If you would like to change where you're at or go to a different room or something, you're lagging like crazy. Yeah, because I can't even see you. Gaming for life is after that. You ready, brother? Until JP sorts his internet. You ready? Good. Hello, brother. Big up to you.
Big up, Husam. Big up.
Big up, Akhi. Big up. Yeah. Who do you support? Tell me what your name is in the chat.
Yeah, my name's obviously Gaming for Life. Obviously, I've been in your channel before here. Second time calling in.
Thank you. Appreciate you, brother.
I support Chelsea. But I don't know if you remember, I was the one who took my shirt off and I put it back on.
I don't remember. Wallahi, I don't remember. My bad.
Fine.
I don't remember.
But now I support Chelsea.
The floor is yours. Talk to me. What do you want to talk about?
Well, with Chelsea, my expectation is we finish maybe 4th or 3rd in the league, and we win. But obviously, I'm not gonna say win the Premier League or a major honor because we're far from winning the Premier League. I'd say maybe win a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup, or maybe see how far we get in the Champions League. But I don't know. Who knows what we could do? Who knows what Maresca's gonna do with Chelsea? Because it's been pretty good for us, so I can't complain what he's done. Am I surprised what he's done last season? Yes. Did I expect us to win the FIFA Club World Cup? No, I'm not even. I was like, no, we're gonna get knocked out semi-final. So the fact that we won it, I'm just all right. You know what? Keep going. Especially with the new signings we got, but I'm happy with it.
What do you think is the fair expectations for Chelsea this season?
See, some Chelsea. See, I've got them 3rd. I want us to finish 3rd or 2nd. and I want us to win like a FA Cup, Carabao Cup, or even try. But I don't think we will win the Champions League. But try to win at least one of the cups.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're saying basically win an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup and challenge.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. But obviously, I don't think we will challenge this season. But we'll just have to see how this season ends, like how we do.
But you trust in your manager, you trust in your players.
Yeah, I trust the manager. Yeah, I trust him to do well. Like he's improved like some players, but I trust him to do well.
So let me ask you about one player that's been really underperforming. So since January, in case you're unaware, Cole Palmer has 0 non-penalty goals in the English Premier League. Do you think he's going to turn his form around?
I believe he will turn it around. I believe he will score like goals, but I don't think he's going to score more goals than last season because we have like other goal scorers. So I think he'll be effective more, but I think he'll do well. I don't think he's going to start banging like the goals he was, but I think he will score goals. He will eventually get back into it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair enough. I think you've been very fair with expectations on Chelsea. I think challenge and win a domestic trophy is very fair. You get me? So I appreciate that you're being very objective about your club. But do you think your club should have done more on the transfer window?
Do you know what? I'm happy, and I know Delap was a striker that I personally knew we were going to get out of Osimhen and Gyökeres. Because like the Osimhen deal, I was just like never with it. Like I'm just there like with the Osimhen, we're just going to take forever. His agent wanted more money, and then he got sacked the next day because he went to the club. But I already knew we were going to get Delap. João Pedro, I did not expect us to get. I did not expect that.
I told you guys he's a Firmino region as well. They accused me of gaslighting. See? Told you guys. Should have listened to me. I have good talent ID when it comes to forwards specifically. Maybe other positions, I'm 50-50. But forwards, I know what I'm talking about. Chelsea fans accused me of gaslighting when I told them, guys, you're signing Firmino region. Now you see, he's unbelievable. But this is why I'll say this, and it's been a great call so far. I'll say this about your club. I think you could have took that money and signed 3 elite players that would have taken you to the next level. And it's way better than signing Garnacho and stuff. And I know some Chelsea fans will come tell me we're going to flip him, and great. But that money is not going in your pocket. No one cares. Yeah. You get me? I know next summer Garnacho to Arsenal, here we go, is going to be a thing.
Oh, you know what? It's going to be
what's going to happen as well. Let's not all lie to each other. It's going to happen. You get me?
We know it's going to happen. Then the troops is going to be all 100%. Over it. And
you're going to make like 20 million profit, Garnacho to Chelsea, here we go. 60 million signed and sealed for Arteta. But at the end of the day, that 20 million profit doesn't go in your pocket. As a Chelsea fan, you'd rather your club win than make money. It's the truth, right?
I think even if he does go, United get like a sell-on clause.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Husam, if that happens, you have to go back again and violate troops.
I will. I promise you I'm going to violate him. But thank you so much. Great
it's never going to happen. He'll be like,
appreciate you. Big up to you, man. Elite call. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for
big up, Husam. Big up, always.
Big up, man. Love. Big up to you. So, Paris, you went there, huh? Do you both want to get timed out? Are we starting this? You want me to go pay $500 for a chair? My chair is working, mate. My chair is working. Here, it's working. There is nothing wrong with it, huh? It's working. See? It's working. It's great. Ain't nothing wrong with this chair. I ain't gonna pay no $500 for a chair. You're both bums. You and FK are both gonna get, because you sent a bigger super chat, is gonna get 5-minute timeout now. So hold this, watch this, 5-minute timeout right here. FK sent a smaller one, so she's gonna get 1-minute timeout because you ain't gonna violate my chair 24/7. FK, I love you. I love you so much, but you're gonna get 1 minute. Because I love you, I'm gonna give you 1 minute. But F is gonna get 5-minute timeout because you're bullshitting. I fixed the chair and it works. Okay? Allow the gaslighting about, oh my God, I want a chair fund. I don't need chair fund. Okay? How about you do something good in your life? Go find me a wife instead of finding me a chair. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Slap the like button, subscribe. There's already 300 likes, 500 people locked in. So next up, we got Joshua. Joshua, you ready, brother? Great. Big up to you, Joshua. Hello, brother.
Big
Who do you support? And the floor is yours.
Support Arsenal. Big up, Husam.
Big up.
So we're gonna go straight. Obviously, I think you guys are the favorites. As an Arsenal fan, personally, I think we got a complete squad. But I'm gonna be honest, The only way we'll win a title is we sack this manager. This team we played against Liverpool, I heard, oh, we played good, we played good. We took long corners from our own half. I don't think people understand what an embarrassment we are. We have one Neri, we have class, but instead this guy's playing all defensive football. People say we can win the league. People, and plus I'm gonna go to Eucharist because people are hating on you. It's not his fault. No one can rate Victor Eucharist. He's world class. I'm telling you, he'll bang goals. But if we gonna change the system and create him, he'll bang 16 minimum. I want him to bang 20 plus minimum, but it's not gonna happen unless we curate. Eze was class. The thing of Mikel Arteta calling him out, he's not doing anything. Personally, I just think we're gonna have a manager who's ready, and people need to start realizing it's not the player. We had a transfer window. I was pretty happy with it. The only player I was pissed we signed was Nani Madueke. Look at the players we could have got. I can't believe we didn't actually sign Mohamed Kudus from Tottenham. Look at him, Savenio. There was players we could have got for 50, but instead we signed none. People say he took Kirkus, but let's be honest, Kirkus had him the whole game. Madueke did nothing. This thing of Madueke took Kirkus. Oh, he did that. Let's be honest, Madueke got pocketed by Kirkus. Let's be honest. Liverpool signing Isak, I didn't want it to happen, but if I'm being honest, it's a world class player. I do think he'll bang goals. Ekatike world class. Eddie Howe is a fraud. Newcastle. Isak was gonna always happen. And I heard you talk about it was about Isak being the bad guy and moving. You're absolutely right. Gehi, who was doing all this, he was showing respect.
Thank you.
I'm showing respect there. He's now at Crystal Palace because of his incompetent club and Oliver Glasner. When Man United call him up, he is gonna go. I trust me. Even Leverkusen.
100%.
I know. When Ruben gets sacked, Arne Glasner will be a Manchester United manager. That club is crap. Other challengers, City, be honest, that defense is trash. They should have signed the right back. Shirky is not going to do anything, let's be honest. Here. Then we got Chelsea. Chelsea is not. Well, I think it's a pretty good team, but let's be honest. The money they have, they should be going to players that can win them a Premier League title. Problem, Chelsea are building a project. Let's sign young players, but when they don't work out, they'll just sell them. Chelsea for me will get third. City will get fourth. I think you'll get first. Going back to my club, yeah. To be honest, I was.
If you sacked Arteta, who would you get as a replacement? Who would be your choice?
It's a hard one. If I don't know if this may be a crazy shout, but honestly, I would take Otto Glasner. I know it's a weird shout. But
it's not a weird shout. He's a winner. He's a good manager.
Are you on the phone? I think it'll be a.
I'm sorry. Don't worry about it, brother. It's okay.
I think Owen Glasner would do. He's played with Eze, the freedom. I think will be world class. But yeah, I think from our performance, we're absolute crap. Eucharist just don't think no one created him. The fact that we make him look silent is an embarrassment. Minimum, I just think our manager is crap to the end of it. Don't think we'll win anything. This thing's he should be sacked anyways, but I don't think we will. So going in, it's an embarrassment to be playing, and we had you. No disrespect. Look at Furring words. He looked good against us. To be honest, his last two games, Liverpool conceded goals. I think we should have honestly took them to the taking. The fact that he's going for a draw is a disgrace. We should have got the win there. We could have gone for it. But at the end of the day, he made the wrong decisions. The fact that he plays Moreno was crap. I don't even know why. Because he scores 7 goals. Striker think he can't play football. Madueke is trash. anytime this
I
guy
can tell you've given up already on the whole league title because of your manager, and I appreciate it. I think you've been an absolutely great call, so thank you so much, Josh.
Big
But
up.
yeah, big up to you, man. Love, big up to you, and thank you for supporting the channel as well.
Thank
I agree with everything Josh said, chat. I agree with everything Josh said. I think it's the biggest problem is the manager. So yeah, big up to you, man. Big up to you. And thanks so much for joining us. Big up to everyone locked in. You get me? Josh, if you can just exit studio to give space to someone else to join, please. Thank you very much. Big up to Andres, who says, I don't get the chair hate. It looks executive. Legend right here. All this chair hating, and then look how massive this chair is. I can put my head over here. I can rest. I can move it back. By the way, I can move it back. Literally. Yeah, hold that. Yeah, hold that. See, I can move it back, and I can bring it to the front. I can do this. See, legendary chair, and it don't cost no $500 like you frauds pay for these chairs. I ain't trying to pay no $500 for a chair, but I appreciate it. Andres, you get me? Legend, thank you. Unlike these haters, Faris and FK in the chat, you get me? But big up. Big up to Mo, who says, Mo, not Mo. He says, Husam, what I like about you is your honesty. Do you think Arsenal has any chance of winning the league? Any chance is big, bro, because chance is okay. You have chance, yeah. But do I think you will win it? No. Why? Because your manager is a fraud. That's why. You get me? But thank you so much, Mo, for the super chat. Listen, big up to everyone who's supported us so far. Mo, Andre, FK, and F, despite your fraudulence. McCoy, Josh, AB, Faisal, Mito. Thank you to every super chatter. Thank you to everyone who shows us love. So please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. And no, it's not lowering under my weight. Watch this, yeah? Oh, it's actually the lowest it can be. I think I can make it go up, but I don't want to make it go up. This is perfect height right here. You get me? So, yeah. I think if I got off it, could, I think I can move it more down. Oh yeah, this is the lowest it can go, and this is how I like it anyway. I don't like it to be like high in the sky. Anyway, joining us next is man like Ikram. Ikram, you ready, brother? Big up Ikram. Big up to you, brother. Talk to me, bro. Who do you support? Walaikum salam. And the floor is yours.
I'm an Arsenal fan.
Big
So
up.
first thing, we have no chance of winning the league. I'll just say that first. I'm raged. This guy, this haram ball. This guy plays six defenders against you. He has no responsibility, accountability. He will blame the players. First of all, he only signed Eze because Havertz got injured. Let's get that in first of all. I think Saliba's injured for 3 to 4 weeks now. It got confirmed today. I think he's going to be a big miss. People don't know how I think Gabriel was better last season, but that was because Saliba was injured. He was playing through injury. A lot of our players this season will get injured a lot. I think he's going to find some scapegoats, escape. He has no. Andrea Bertis he's a really good sporting director. He has given him everything to just go and win the league. Against you, I thought we was gonna. When I saw our team and I saw your team, I knew we were gonna lose. We had 3 DMs. We had no creativity. We had
That was some haram ball right there.
One of the worst performances I've seen in Arsenal history. We had some El Salvadorian on the left-hand side. I don't know what he was doing. So Madueke, he was okay. He was our best player attack, but he was not the thing. I think he needs to go now. He has to go. I think the fans, Igal, I love Igal, but I think Igal's he's too nice. I think he needs to play devil's advocate sometimes. I think with Arsenal, it's Hamza's posting a lot about us, but whatever he says, he's right. When he says about Arsenal, we have a losing mentality. I think our window showed we needed a left winger. We didn't get one. Semenyo, Rodrigo, Xavi Simons from Tottenham would have been a good player. Kudus on the right-hand side, except for Madueke. I think players like this would have been good. You
signed Madueke. Why are you worried about your forwards?
I don't rate Madueke. I was pissed when we got him. I was so pissed. I think Kepa was useless signing. Mosquera, good player for £13 million. I think he will come in handy against Nottingham Forest. I think City and Newcastle next, our next 3 games, big games. We have to win all. If we want to catch up with you, we have to win every single game. Because you've got Burnley, which it doesn't fool me with things.
You got Forest, by the way.
Yeah, you were losing. I have no confidence in what
You're losing at the Emirates. You're that. You've given up completely.
I'm not sure. We'll have to see how I feel in the next couple of weeks, couple of days. But to be fair, I want a new manager, and I want Andoni Iraola. I think Iraola.
I like that shout. I think he's a great manager.
Because I want Semenyo, and I think Semenyo on the left-hand side under Iraola, he knows his game. I think he'll help him, and he'll help players like Eze, and he's done it with with Bournemouth, with Evan Nilsson, with Tavernier, Clive. He's given them great help. I think that's a really good player. If not, I want a manager like Flick, but that's a bit rogue. Not rogue, but Barca to Arsenal, will he come? Will he not? It's like, no, he won't come. And I think we had our Brendan Rodgers. Troops even said it. Brendan Rodgers is Mikel Arteta. We need our Klopp now. I think that's the place we're at. And I think, I don't know where, if Arsenal don't do it this season, if they don't sack him, then we'll never win the league.
MashaAllah. Big up to you, Ikram. Yeah. Great call. I agree with you on the Iraola take. He's definitely ending the terrorism immediately.
Can I ask you a question? What do you think your top 4 will be? Your top 4?
Top 4. Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, City as things stand.
Mine will be Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, City. But Arsenal, Liverpool, Isaac, I'm so thinking that you've got Isaac. Oh, Isaac, Gyökeres. I wanted Gyökeres because I didn't know Isaac was available. But I've got this guy, so hopefully he does this a lot more this season. That's Gabriel's celebration, so hopefully we see that as well this season.
You get me. Anyway, big up to you, Ikram, man. Great call. Thank you so much, my brother. Big up. Love. Great call. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up to Ikram. Big up to all of you guys, man, in the chat. Love to every single one of you guys. Next up, got BayLedge Sports. You ready, brother? Big up to you, BayLedge Sports. Who do you... Oh, we can tell already. Thierry Henry's
Come on, man. One and only. The best player in Premier League history, bro.
I agree. Go ahead.
Love that. Obviously, my thing is simple, isn't it? I think Liverpool are just, flying underneath the radar right now. Like, you guys won the trophy, spent £450 million. Best, got the best striker in the league, blah, blah. But no one is saying you should win a treble. No one is saying you should win a double. Like you said, you just want a Prem. I heard you earlier. You said all the other trophies are extra treats. But I don't hear most Liverpool fans demanding more. Because as far as I'm concerned, you guys should be going for at minimum a double, 3 finals. There is no way you bossed the league the way you did last year because Arsenal didn't compete. We stayed second the whole season. We didn't. It's not like we were next to you guys. You man ran away with the league in December. So you done that with no additions. And then this season you've added all the additions you could possibly add. £150 million Verts, £200 million Isak, whatever the price is, bro.
You just increasing numbers? What is this behavior? You're just adding money. You signed Gyökeres for 400 million. You're just adding numbers up in here. First of all, it was a super chatter who said everything is a bonus, not me. Here it is. It's saved. See? There you go. Everything else. It was him, not me. I said I want us to win 2 trophies. I want us to win the Prem and a cup or the Champions League and a cup. First of all, you're saying I expect a treble. Like in the history of football, like maybe 8 teams have won a treble. Like I can't expect something that's happened 8 times in 120 years of football. I think 2 trophies is good for me. That's my expectation. Prem and FA, Carabao and Champions League, stuff like this. I want one of the big ones, one of the little ones. The thing is with us winning the Premier League, if we won the Premier League, though, no one can say we failed. That's the thing. It's not a failure if you win one of the 2 big trophies. So I do want 2 trophies, but I wouldn't claim that we failed if we won just the Premier League or just the Champions League.
Prem and Carabao Cup then.
Yeah, that's a great season. Double.
That's a great season after spending 500 mil.
Yeah, and you got to spend money to make money. How much money do your manager spend? 1 billion. What do you want?
He spent 1 billion in 6 years. Chelsea spent 1 billion in 1 year. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, but you spent money on ready-made players.
What, this season?
Yeah, 100%. I think you had a great transfer window.
Half of them are ready-made players. The rest, the other half are dead.
Kepa's ready-made. Norgard is older than me.
No, Kepa is meant to sit on the bench, not ready-made. He's done.
No, but when I say ready-made, I mean like off age, not a youngster.
Oh no, he's finished though. Kepa's finished. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's not a valid signing there. Kepa, Norgard, them guys there are not valid signings, in my personal opinion. I don't care about what the rest of the Arsenal fan base think, but the only worthy signings are Gyökeres, Eze, Zubimendi, and Nkappi. Those four, simple. Obviously, I know what people are saying in Madueke, but Madueke, I don't think he's that bad. Like, it's not even that crazy. We needed a Madueke. Saka's gonna go down, as we have seen. So we need someone who can actually play on the right. And he's actually, well, if you watch the England game today, he was England's best player on the wing. So it's
you really think I'm going to sit up here and watch England versus Andorra?
Obviously, I'm not saying, well, if the chat did, you know what I'm saying?
No, I guess sit up here and watch England and Andorra.
Like, Madueke was the best.
What are your expectations of Arsenal, though? What are your expectations?
My expectations are to win the Premier League, bro. Simple as.
And do you think Arteta can get you there?
Do I think what?
Arteta can get you there.
Yeah, 100%. I think he can get us there. I'm not one of the Arteta routers because, bro, the proof's in the pudding. He's showed that he can challenge. Like, and this season has been the only season where I actually feel like we've gotten a worthy sporting director who has actually given Arteta the tools to go and win the Prem. Now, if he doesn't go and win it this season, I personally think Arteta route, no matter what, like the brother can't go with 300 million this season and get the right replacements on top of that. Even going back to what Arteta done at Liverpool, just the last game, how he started the game with Moreno. Like, if man keeps doing stuff like that later down the season, bro, he needs to go. Like, because you're not trying to win the game. You can't go to Liverpool and start Moreno at CAM and tell me you're actually serious about winning this game. Like, so he has the tools now, and he's shown that he can actually go and challenge. Now, if he does it, he does it. If he doesn't do it, bro, get him gone. Like, there's no question. That's what I feel. But I definitely feel Arsenal should go for the Prem at a minimum, no doubt, and definitely go further in the Champions League, bro. That's my personal opinion.
I agree with you. I think if Arteta signed me and you, he still must win the league because it's him. If you changed manager, I think people would have given him a bit more leeway because of Liverpool's transfer window. But with this current guy, you have to win because it's the same guy for 6 years. So you have to win something major, in my opinion. The Prem or the Champs. Obviously, if you lose the Premier League but you win the Champions League, no one will complain. No one.
I agree, but I'll got a bone to pick with you with what you just said. Just with the last chat. With the last guy that was speaking, Ikram, you said Arsenal. No, you said Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. That's your top three.
Yes.
Why is Chelsea second, bro? I need a valid reason. You need
As things stand, they've impressed me more. Like, you played like rubbish away at Man United. You got the win, but you played like shit. We cannot deny this. And you beat Leeds comprehensively. You came to Anfield and it's just the manager's cowardice. I'm big into like sports psychology this season. I think if I'm Saliba on Sunday and I hear Isak, here we go after losing at Anfield, like, low-key, I'm giving up already. Like, I think some of your players are mentally checked out, and time will tell. We'll see the way that they perform over these next 3, 4, 5 games. But I think some of them like already like don't believe in the messenger anymore. And I think you do need that sometimes. You need that refreshment. You need someone new ideas. The problem is 3 years ago, you didn't win the Europa League. 2 years ago, you didn't win the FA Cup. Had you been picking up trophies on your way up, I think it would have helped you. But now that like you've won nothing basically since 5 years, I think it's a big problem. But anyway, it's been a great call from you, BayLedge Sports. I see you have a channel as well, so shout out to your channel.
Thank you very much. It's just BayLedge Sports, people. Just type that on YouTube, same mode. Get that.
Okay, big up to you, man. I appreciate you, and I'm gonna post your link in the live chat for people to go subscribe. So thank you so much, BayLedge Sports. Big up to you, my brother. Appreciate you. Man. Great call. I might get you on the channel as well at some point in time. So if you wanna add me, you can add me on social media, and I'll bring you on. Big up, my brother. Big up.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Big up. Joining us next is the Chelsea fraud himself. Look at him. I'm so sick of these Chelsea fans. Let me read the super chat first because I'm just sick of just looking at his face. What's the percentage of winning for Arsenal? Carabao is what Mo is saying. Percentage of winning for Arsenal. Percentage of winning, like the league, 25%, 20%. That's what I'd say. Carabao Cup is not enough for Arteta after 1 billion. When's the table giveaway? Ain't no table giveaway, Vel. You get me? And I see you in the background. The rules apply to everyone today. You don't switch on your camera. You out, buddy. Anyway, joining us next, little Chelsea fraud. You get me? How you doing, Fatur?
Oh, good. Assalamu alaikum.
Why do you like this? Why do you like this, Fatur? Why? Are you going to do the whole world champs thing? Do it. Go ahead. Do it.
No. It's a dark lenses that doctor recommended me to wear at night time. So
Fairs. I thought you were going to do the look carefree Lewis thing.
Oh, no.
Day 49 of 1,500 of your world champ.
I wish.
Oh,
no.
God. Anyway, how are you doing, bro? You good?
Yeah, not too bad. I've been here for 4 years now. It's been a while.
Yeah, you haven't been on the channel in a while. But you're always busy, traveling somewhere, you get me?
Oh, no, on a match day occasion, really, but on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
I'm only available in the evening, but yeah, man. You know, you see how it goes.
Yeah, I do. Big up to you anyway. So talk to me. What do you want to talk about today?
Because you know what? I'm not watching Chelsea as of late. Like, for example, the international break, I've been watching my own national team, see how they perform, really, because it's a friendly match this month, and then we got a qualification World Cup 4th round next month in Saudi, up against Iraq and Saudi Arabia itself. So play 2 games, and there's gonna be 1 ticket automatic qualification for the World Cup. So yeah, I'm a bit calm, but at the same time, it's just that the anticipations kind of grew on me, because we've never been in the World Cup before. So yeah, hopefully next month could be the first time as well, though.
We made it to the World Cup for the first time, Jordan. We qualified, you know, so in a difficult group as well, with Iraq, with South Korea, with a couple of different teams, but we qualified already. Thank God we're not in this playoffs. I would have been stressed out, but we made it. We made it to the World Cup, and I'm excited, to be honest with you. I'm very happy, and I'll give you a choice right now: Chelsea win the quadruple or Indonesia win the World Cup. What do you choose?
I'll go my country first.
Let me change it. Chelsea win the quadruple or Indonesia win the Asian Cup? What do you take?
Asian Cup will be tough, man. That's the thing. Japan, Australia there, Qatar. I'll stick with Chelsea still. But if we get a good player, it's like, why not, innit? I'm worried more about the Asian teams, not the European teams.
Yeah, it's difficult winning the Asian Cup. We got to the final. We lost on the 3 penalties. You get me? So yeah, it was very unfortunate.
You know what? Last time we went to Asian Cup, like I was in Qatar like a year ago. I had to watch the Japan Indonesia game. I don't think we're playing that bad, but it's just that when it comes to this competition, like you need some players to be on it from the get go, you know. Because like, I look at our players, current players right now, like bowlers everywhere. You got one playing in Italy, you got one playing in the Championship as well. Like our talent right now is on the roof, and I know we've sacked the previous manager. That was he's a South Korean manager, but we've got someone that used to play for Newcastle United, Patrick Kluivert, if you may know. He's not that bad of a manager, but I can see why they want. I can see why the federation want to take that gamble. But yeah, we'll see how it goes next month, man. But yeah,
you expect to qualify for the World Cup?
If we beat Saudi and Iraq, yeah. I generally I look at Saudi games. I'm not that scared at all. Like our striker right now, he's been out. He's been out for about 2 months. He's still for recovery. So I think he'll be back by mid-September next week.
Doesn't Reindeer's brother play for the Indonesian team?
Yes.
His brother, right?
Eliano, yeah.
Yeah.
You know when you see that Man City posting about the Randers family, his mom actually Indonesian, but she speaks
I know.
as well.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, big up to you, Fatur, man. Great call. Thank you so much, my brother.
But yeah, man. But Chelsea expectation wise, yeah, same old. Probably second place gonna get a
challenge.
Trophy wise, I can't do much really in this case, innit? But if all goes well this season, there's only one person to blame. That is the directors. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I agree with you with Garnacho and stuff like this. Gittins, not that good.
I would love to have centre backs and the goalkeeper as well, but our owners are stingy as fuck.
Anyway, big up to you, Fatur, man. Great
man.
call. Thanks so much, man. Big up, love. Big up Fatur, man. Big up Fatur. You see more of Fatur on Lewis's channel as well. He's a regular caller over there, and he's in our chat always. So big up to him. We got King next up. King, he's calling himself now. You think we don't know you, bro? Have some shame. Hello, King. How are you doing?
I am the king. I'm the world.
Also, why are you in Mo's studio?
I am in Mo's studio. This is my studio now. I lost 5-0. It's mine. You understand? This is my studio. Listen, Husam. I've come on smoke today. I am not like these other pussies. These men have already conceded the title to you. I am not here for this easy, Liverpool have Isaac. No, I'm here on smoke. You understand? The smoke you're smoking out your cigarette, that comes from me right now. You understand?
The floor is yours. Go ahead. Whatever
no problem. Wait. We have to change this because this is an investigation by the FBI. Listen, Husam, the first question, this is my investigation. If you were to give a percentage to every Premier League team right now of chances to win the Premier League.
I'd go Liverpool 70, Arsenal 15, you 10, City 5.
Okay, so Arsenal have a 15% chance.
Yes.
Do you think Arsenal have a squad capable of winning the league?
Capable of winning the league?
Yes, their quality.
Squad? Yeah, they got the squad, 100%.
How much better is the Liverpool squad percentage-wise to the Arsenal squad?
They have very good defensive depth, but their forward line depth is weak, and their midfield depth.
How are you 25% better? Are you 50% better? Are you 75%?
I just gave you the numbers, mister. Do your math. We're 50%.
Yes, but better. We have to know the how strong you think Arsenal are, because you guys want to play two games. You guys want to downplay Arsenal and Chelsea, but you also want to be remembered.
I didn't downplay Chelsea. I said I'm side-eyeing Chelsea. That's not downplay.
Listen. You cannot side-eye me. You have to eyes in the back of your head. You understand?
I can do anything I want. I am side-eyeing Chelsea. So now what?
Listen, I'm going to say this from now. Chelsea are winning the league. Chelsea are winning the league. It is time to put balls on the table. Chelsea are winning the league. Listen, Robert Sanchez, Chalobah, I don't care. We're winning the league. Liverpool are not winning the league. That's the only thing I know. I'm here on smoke, Husam. I'm putting my neck on the line this year. We are winning the league. This is my belief. It is very delusional, but I don't care. It is our year. Liverpool, you have so much vim for Cole Palmer. Oh, he scored only 1 goal in 2025. Your boy Wirtz has only scored 3 goals in 2025. The guy has been terrible.
Yeah. And what?
He's been terrible. We're gonna win the league. Cole Palmer's gonna dunk on him.
How does that change anything about Palmer being like shit?
No, he's not shit. But you have to keep the same.
So 0 goals from January until today is not a problem for you.
But the same thing is for Wirtz.
Oh, the same thing. I come on smoke.
And he's doing it in the Bundesliga.
I'm here on smoke.
Terrible.
So from January until August, September now, So it's okay for Cole Palmer to have 0 non-penalty goals.
No,
okay?
no. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying you hold Wirtz to a different standard. You make it easy.
I don't hold Wirtz to different standard. I said I
100%
expect 20
you
GA.
did.
I said I expect 20 GA. It's 3 games in.
Okay, and the performances that he has now done.
The performance
you have not criticized him to the level you criticize Cole Palmer.
He was great second half against Arsenal. What are you talking about?
Great. Okay, so if he performs like that for the whole of the season, you think that's good enough? That's not.
If he performs like that for the whole of the season, he's definitely going to get assists. He's definitely going to score goals because in the second half against Arsenal.
No way. If Wirtz keeps performing like that, that is a standard Cole Palmer stinker. And this proves that your standard is
total
different
rubbish. That's not true. That's not true.
It's a fact.
I've seen Cole Palmer stinkers and they stink really bad. Crystal Palace.
Yes, and I've seen Wirtz stink these four games.
Yeah, but you're not asking about him stinking. You're asking about his second performance against Arsenal where he created 3 chances. That's not a stinker.
He didn't create 3 chances.
He did. If Salah has a bad first touch, that's not Wirtz's fault. So he plays Salah through. Salah then proceeds to have a horrible first touch. That's Wirtz's fault?
Yes.
Okay, now you're just bullshitting.
Okay, I'm being shameless.
Now you're just proving to be like the prototypical Chelsea fan. You get me? Lack brain cells.
This has nothing to do with Chelsea. But we're winning the league. You guys are downplaying the competition, which will, when we come back...
I'm not downplaying anyone. You're just not proving yourself yet.
You are. Yesterday, I watched the stream with you and Jamie is just shitting on Arsenal the whole stream. Literally the whole stream.
And why are you defending Arsenal as a Chelsea fan? Why are you trying to white knight
defending Arsenal? I'm just saying.
Why are you kissing Arsenal's ass as a Chelsea fan? It makes no sense.
Against you when
you're supposed to enjoy us cooking Arsenal, not cry that we're cooking Arsenal. I have some shame.
No, because I'm not enjoying this glazing of Liverpool on this stream by rivals. I've seen Joshua concede the title. This guy, what's his name?
Ikram conceded the title.
BayLedge needs to go learn math. He's getting all the prices wrong. He's telling me 1 billion in one transfer window. This guy needs to go math class. You understand? Listen, fast. Just straight up conceded the title. This is unacceptable. And I will not stand for this. Even if I'm shitless, I take it with pride.
That's a fantastic war speech you give, Ilas. Great war speech you're giving. But unfortunately for you, football is not war. Football is tactics. You get me? Unfortunately for you, you employ Robert Sanchez. Your best defender is out injured, so I can't expect Chelsea to win the league. I think it's unfair for me to expect Chelsea to win the league. I expect you to challenge. That's it. But anyway, you came here to try to cry and you got destroyed.
No crying. I'm here to cook you, fam.
You never did cook anything.
Road to 100K. You will hit the 100K this year.
Inshallah.
Jordan, I hope we get you in our group. Morocco versus Jordan will be legendary. Scenes will be of glorious emotions.
I don't want to get Morocco. I think Morocco will beat us.
That will be fun, man. I
want easy group.
And sisters.
I want easy group. Give me Panama, Cuba, and Venezuela, bro.
That is what the World Cup is about. You need to draw Belgium.
Habibi, I ain't trying to get slapped by Brazil 8-0 just because it's the World Cup is about. You get me? So
man. I have belief in Jordan and Ta'mari. He will secure.
Thank you. See, that was a great message you're leaving on. Big up to you, Ilas. Great call. Thank you so much, man. Big up to you, man. Appreciate you. Next up, we got Bashar. Bashar, you ready, brother? Big up Bashar. You guys have seen him in the chat 100 times. How do you think, Bashar?
Yo, Husam, how are you? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Big up,
Husam. I'm good, alhamdulillah. Big up to you.
After your last call, we need to come back to earth now.
Alhamdulillah. Unlike him, you guys be doing too much, man. Thank you.
That's too much. Chelsea winning the league. That's too much. Listen, I wanted to ask you a question, but I think you have addressed it with the other callers. I wanted to ask you, are you worried about Liverpool's performance in these first 3 games? You have addressed it. I'm an Inter fan, by the way.
Yeah. The chat know you. All the chat know you. See, they're asking. Is it the Inter fan? Yeah, it's him. It's him.
Yeah. Big up to the chat. Smash the likes. Listen, my question is, I'm gonna tweak my question a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried about Liverpool. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but I watch Premier League, right? In the first 3 games, I'm worried. It's not still not panic station for you guys, but after spending all this money, I'm not going to talk about 600, 500 million, it's all bullshit. We know that in football, if you spend money, it doesn't guarantee you're winning the league or anything. But after spending all this money, you're still one or couple of injuries away of being in trouble. You know what I mean? Me, in my opinion, keep Simicas, keep Robertson, and pay this money for a DM. A right DM, Emerson from Atalanta, for example. You guys were talking about it last year so much. You
Yeah.
wanted Emerson, right? Frimpong, I'm not a big fan. I still need to see him in Premier League. So I'm not a big fan. I prefer Connor Bradley, to be honest, because you're still vulnerable in these two positions, left back and right back. To be honest with you, you know what I mean. That's my question. Are you worried about being a couple of injuries away of being in a panic? Now you're playing a 10 in a right back. If you have Konate injured, who's gonna play there? Joe Gomez or
Yeah, but
Giovanni Leone,
here's the
which
thing.
I rate a lot. Giovanni, you guys took him from us. I love that guy. I watch a lot of Serie A. He's great.
Yeah, Leone. Yeah, look, here's
Giovanni
the
Leone is
thing.
a monster.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, because obviously you watch Serie A lot more than I do. Look,
Yeah,
here's the thing. I don't have a problem with anything you're saying, but here's my logic to it. Look, our imperfect is better than anyone else's imperfect. So
Sure.
so let's go 3 imperfects. Let's say Liverpool are imperfect and have injuries. Chelsea are imperfect and have injuries. Arsenal, City, the same. Our version of imperfect is still better than the others. Like you said, as an example, if Van Dijk gets injured, you're true. We are screwed if Van Dijk get injured. But at the same time, I can go like, okay, so what if Saka's out for a long time? They're screwed. Who's going to play Madueke? راحوا فيها. What if Gyökeres is injured? Then you're going to play Havertz as an example. So that's another problem. So that's why I'm saying, I think, to be honest with you, our imperfections are still better than other clubs with imperfections. You know?
Sure, but
so that's
you know what
saying.
my point is your imperfection. If you get an injury, it affects a lot your balance, your squad balance.
Yeah, because
For
Van
example,
Dijk
if
is
Arsenal,
irreplaceable. I agree with you.
absolutely, if Arsenal lose Gyökeres, I mean, to be honest with you, you can play Trossard there. You can play a lot of. You can
We
play
saw
even.
last season what happened when they played Trossard there. It wasn't a good look.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look, but still they have a good defense and they have depth in defense. They have a good midfield. They have depth in midfield. I don't think it affects their balance. In Liverpool, which I love Liverpool squad, what I'm saying is that what you're lacking affects your balance. You know what I mean? And it shows in these 3 games. These three games, I don't think that Liverpool was bad, but I think the balance wasn't right.
Yeah, I think we will find our balance though, because I trust Slot. That's the difference between me and an Arsenal fan. Let's say I trust Slot. I think he will figure it out. I don't think we've gelled yet. But here's the thing now. Let's be honest. We haven't gelled and we're 9 points from 9. So what happens when we do gel?
Sure, 100%. I'm not saying it's a bad start. To be honest with you, for me, Liverpool had 2 out of 3. Well, 3 out of 3 very tough games.
Yeah.
They didn't play Leeds or
people mocked us for
Burnley.
Bournemouth, and then they went and they slapped Spurs, remember?
Bournemouth, man. Don't underestimate Bournemouth. Bournemouth is a good team. They have a good manager, man. They are amazing.
Yeah, with
Newcastle
Iraola as
is
well.
a good team. And away from home, you win that game. Yeah, it wasn't clean, but it's okay. Win against Arsenal, which is massive. But to be honest with you, I'm still worried about Liverpool. I have to say, I'm still worried about you. I'm more worried about my Inter. I'm more worried about Inter. And I will tell to your Arsenal fans, if you sack Arteta, please come take Kivu. You guys love Novus. Come take Christian Kivu from us. And you know, it's bad. This year is bad for us. And big up to you, Husam. Love your shows, man. And I'm always following you. I'm in Qatar. I'm in 40 degrees outside waiting for you, right? By the way.
Wallahi, shukran, Habib. But you know, we have to. There is no Arab bias. Huh? I have to wait for the line. You know, I appreciate you, bro.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
Appreciate
joining,
you, Husam, man. Big up to the chat. Smash the likes, guys. Love you, buddy.
Big up, Bashar. Big up. Great call by Bashar there. Thanks so much, Bashar, for joining us. Big up to everyone who's locked in as well. We got Matt next. Matt, you ready, brother? You ready? All good? Matt? Can you hear me, Matt? Thumbs up if you're ready. Great. Hi, Matt. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. Who do you support? And the floor is yours.
Liverpool, of course. Best team in England.
Yes, let's go. That's the energy.
Best
Anyway,
team in
talk
England.
to me.
I want to talk about Konate because I would prefer to go after Gahey in January, not wait till the summer, because I've played soccer most of my life, and my main position was center back. And one thing that I've noticed about Konate is it's a good thing and a bad thing, but he can be a little bit overly aggressive, too much, and then that leaves the gap behind us, and it makes Van Dijk need to cover it, which then leaves the other side open. I don't want to give him a new contract because with his injury history, his sometimes inconsistency, the pay rise doesn't seem to be worth it. And like how I would deal with the Gahey would be in January, I would just go up to Parish and I'd be like, glass 3 step aside, Parish, here's 15 million, take it or leave it. Give us Gahey 15, take it or leave it. Because I think we need the defensive stability, how we've been playing the past few games, because it looked almost kind of like Klopp's early ball, just kind of outscore everybody. And, you know, that's not sustainable, especially later into the season. So, yeah, that's...
Here's the thing. I don't think Glasner will be at Palace in January anyway. I think he'll be the United manager by then. So we shouldn't have that problem. But I do agree with you. I think it's very important for us to not wait till the summer, because not just because of the Konate thing, because I think in the summer there's going to be like 10 clubs lined up, and I don't want to be involved in another transfer battle and all this stuff.
Yeah, that's what a lot of my news and everything was saying. That
like, I'd literally go buy Gahey like January 1st. I wouldn't even wait. January 1st, I'd go buy him immediately.
Yeah, because we need it, because the kid from Parma was nice. I like him, 6 foot, 18, good prospect, everything. But Gomez and Konate, too injury prone. I can't rely on him for like a whole season, and I just feel like Konate's head's gone. He's almost like Trent. When Madrid came for him, he was like, I want to go to Madrid, and he's just not wholly in there, because some of those goals against like Newcastle, I'm like, I haven't played soccer since, and I could stop that. I mean, I'm like, seriously, like some of his decision making has just been out of this world. It's just like, how
no,
are you
look, here's the thing with Konate. I think Konate has two versions of him. One that's like one of the best center backs on earth, and the other one where he makes a lot of mistakes. Now, I don't think the problem with Konate is the fact that his head's in a different space. I think the problem with Konate is his lack of consistency, but it always comes on. Now, in terms of his injury proneness, look, if Ruben Peters can do what he did last season and Konate is playing 15, 20 games in a row, I think it's very important for us to try to keep him. Now, do I think we are going to keep him? No. But for this season, it was more important to keep him and win the league than lose him and lose the league, because we don't have enough center back depth. Now,
that's what I was agreeing. I was like, I'm like, I don't mind losing you, but I want to keep you at least for the year. Like,
I think we're just going to take the L and lose him on a free next summer. As long as we win the league, no one should complain.
I don't mind. He's one of the few people that I would not mind losing on a free.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind. There's a few other players that I would not want to lose on a free, but he's one of the few ones that I don't mind, because center back is not a hard position to get a replacement for.
Yeah.
And there's Gahey, there's the Collins from the captain, the Brentford captain. He's a good guy for.
Oh, Collins. Yeah.
Brentford captain, 24, 6'4", 6'5". He's a good guy next to Gahey, mentor, the guy from Parma, solid back four.
No, I look, you're being very logical about everything, but me personally, I would still be a bit more patient with Konate. And if he plays like the next 3 months, no injuries, plays really well, I would be offering him the 200K that he wants to keep him. And then you'd have Konate and Gahey, because we need to understand as well, Virgil is probably, this might be the last season where he's like elite, you know? Yeah. So we're going to have to already try to find someone, and it's impossible to replace Virgil van Dijk. It's like, it's literally impossible.
He's a gold. He's a diamond. You can't replace. Van Dijk is like the diamond that Ronaldo got his wife. He's like
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
You can't replace him with anything else.
You can.
But I
You can.
understand your Canate thing. But I need to see, can you remain consistent and healthy for those games? Like when he went down against the Arsenal one, I was like, oh no, please don't.
Thank God he wasn't actually injured, though. Thank God.
I was like, please don't be a hammy. Don't be a hammy. And then it
Yeah.
turned out to be like and then it just cramped. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Calm down.
No, I'm with you. Listen, this season will give us all the answers we want. And you've been a great caller, Matt. Thank you so much. Appreciate you presenting a completely different argument. So big up to you, brother. Thank you so much. Great call. Great call. And I agreed with a lot of what he said as well. So big up to you, Matt. Love. Thanks for jumping on as well. Big up to you, man. Joining us next is the biggest troublemaker caller known to mankind. You get me? Albert, unmute your mic, Unc. It's time for you. As soon as I said troublemaker, you knew it should have been you. You get me? Oh, there is no way Todd is in the background. There's no way Mr. Esteva himself is in the fucking background. Todd is here. Mr. Esteva. No. Listen, I'm going to add Albert. Hi, Albert. How you doing, brother? The floor is yours. Go ahead. Can I trust you with the channel for a minute while I make coffee? Can I trust you to not get me cancelled?
Please, go ahead.
So I'm giving you my trust. You're not gonna get me cancelled in the next 60 seconds.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay, great. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Yeah. Listen, I disagree with the notion that Arsenal didn't come to Liverpool to win. Let's look at the statistics. How do Arsenal score their goals? Set pieces. They came to score a goal with a set piece and defend that to the hilt. Those are their strengths. So when people say, oh, they came with three midfielders, oh, they did this, and you know, as usual, Arsenal fans, they've been beaten, so they need to legitimize what they came to do there. This is how they play. That is how they went to Man United to play. Against Leeds, I remember famously telling Bilal after the Leeds match that bricks don't hit back. Bricks don't hit back is a saying that was in one of my favorite movies, Bloodsport, when Bolognone told Jean-Claude Van Damme that bricks don't hit back. They were playing bricks against Leeds, and the bricks don't hit back. And when they came to Liverpool, they found out that those who can hit back can hit back. Set piece team defeated by a set piece of supreme proportion. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't see this thing about, oh, Arsenal were not ambitious and they came there, they were not. No, they came to play to their strengths, and their strengths was score set piece goals and then defend it to the hilt. That is what they came to do. If it had worked out the way it normally does for them, nobody would have said, oh, the press, everybody would have been, oh, Arsenal did this, and they came and they stifled Liverpool in their backyard, and the narrative would have been completely different. They were beaten. They were beaten by a more superior team. They were beaten by a team that can think outside the box. They were beaten by a coach who is far more superior to their coach, and that's another story. Let's just not start trying to gaslight anybody over here. Arsenal have built their team to beat Liverpool. See, that is the problem with Arsenal and Arteta. They have built their team, at least in its current form, just to beat Liverpool. If that doesn't work out, what is plan B? That's the question that the supporters need to be asking their coach. You built your team to beat Liverpool. And if Liverpool, now that Liverpool has beaten you, is your season over? Are you going to have to rely on somebody else to beat Liverpool? Or are you going to, what exactly is plan B for you? I think that as far as we are concerned, the band keeps marching on. We have clearly Liverpool have a plan, and our plan is to win the Champions League. I mean, if that is not obvious to anybody else, then I don't know what is. Slot is trying to build a team that can challenge the likes of PSG, the Real Madrids, the Barcelonas of this world, wherever they meet them, to win the Champions League. I think we win the Premier League. And insofar as people say, oh, man, Liverpool haven't played well, well, we haven't played well, but we say winning. What does that tell you? We haven't played well. We are saying, listen, the science is stark. We cannot keep winning the way we are winning if we don't have a good team, if we don't have a great team. And just before the Arsenal match, I remember I was talking to somebody and I was saying that Slot has to find a way of playing Soboslai, Verts, Gravenberch, and McAllister. And I think he's just found that way. Frankly, with the way Soboslai is playing, you can't drop him. If you don't drop him, where are you going to put him? You cannot be dropping Verts. You can't pay 120 million pounds for a player and drop him. You can't drop Gravenberch because, like we've seen, he is the best defensive midfielder in the league right now. Rodri is not at his best. When Rodri is at his best, it's a different calling card. But we got Gravenberch and we got Zubimendi, who refused to come to Liverpool because Arteta called him and told him not to come. And in poetic justice, he is the one who committed the foul that made us win the game. So I hope he goes back to London and stews in the doo-doo that he committed at Liverpool. I hope he sees the difference, and thank God he didn't come. He should keep enjoying the paella. They make paella in London. I know a very good paella restaurant. I can direct him there. As far as we are concerned, we are moving on. My biggest worry is that we didn't get Gehi. I think our window was not complete because we didn't get Gehi, but that's like a 9.5. I'm not going to bitch about it. Like you said, December 31st, as soon as the clock strikes 12, we get Gehi. Because if we don't get him, we are going to have issues. So I also hope that we are not thinking of trying to say, oh, let's go bitch about the price again. Give Steve Parish that 30 million pounds and get Gay. Because if your fairy godmother came to you at the end of the year when Real Madrid and Barcelona are chasing him and say give him 30 million pounds and get him, you will give him. So let's give it to them now. Let's take the boy now. Because he wants to come to Liverpool, let's take him now. Before the Chelseas and somebody else starts giving him more money than we can, or more pool than we have. Well, right now the pool, we beat everybody this season, so that's not a problem. So all in all, Husam,
pool is no longer an issue for Liverpool.
No. All in all, Husam, come on, man. We have broken the British transfer record twice in a window. That's a record. I was just reading and I was remembering some of the British transfer records that we have signed. We signed Dean Saunders. That was a British transfer record at the time. I mean, some of the players that people don't even remember. Even I don't remember that we signed them.
Even I don't recall that name, I'll be honest with you.
Dean Saunders was a hot striker at the time. I think it was 2001, 2002. We signed him for a transfer record. He only played one season and went off to Aston Villa. I don't know what happened, but Gareth Barry was a transfer record. Yeah, we could.
I remember the Gareth Barry, Xabi Alonso thing. I remember
exactly. So
let me ask you a question. Let's end the call on this because there's a lot of people in the background. So I'll ask you this. Tell me what you predict Liverpool to win this season and what you expect Liverpool to win this season.
I think we can win the Champions League and the Premier League, both.
Is that expectation or prediction?
No, I'm not expecting anything less. Is it true that Ekitike just won the Player of the Month?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
I think I heard that. He just won Player of the Month. Listen, our team is primed and ready to go. We need McGahey and everything works out. I don't see any problem. I don't see any problem. And you know what? The way we've been bitch slapping Newcastle, I think we should give them a respite, man. Taking their players. In the last 4 seasons, we've beaten them in the last minute 3 times.
Carvalho was one of them. I remember the Carvalho one too. Nunes twice.
Nunes, and then this one, then Rio, man, taking their players. We even took Leone. Did you hear that? We took Leone off of them.
I saw that.
We took Kekes. Kerkers, they approach Kerkers. Kerkers wouldn't
We
talk to
have
them.
been slapping Newcastle still.
We have
We
been
have been.
bitch slapping Newcastle, man. They should show
Yeah.
us some respect. We are the
Gay
big
he
boys.
as well. But anyway, big up to you, Albert,
Yeah,
man. Great
Husam,
form.
thanks
Great.
for the call. It's been a while.
Big up.
Hey,
Big
hey,
up.
did you hear that? Did you hear that the Swedish captain is Ghanaian? Karl Hein, Isaac
Oh,
Hein, he's Ghanaian. Did you hear that?
here we go.
Husam
Everyone
is
is
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian. Everyone is Ghanaian.
Isaac is Ghanaian. Now, come on, man. Isaac.
I have no
And
words.
Eritreans came from Ghana. Didn't you know that? You know your history.
I have no words. I have no words. Stop it. You gave up on Gakpo's Ghanaian thing when he had like 2 bad games. So have some shame. You've given up on.
Gay is also Ghanaian. You know that, right? He's from the
Can
border.
we stop this Ghanaian hype every 3 seconds, please?
Come on. Gay is from the border between Ghanaian and Ivory Coast. At least Ghana and Ivory Coast. At least that's his heritage. You know, whichever side he falls off of. You know, it's just like you and, you know, maybe like a little bit of Jordan, a little bit of Syria. Who knows, when you're sitting on the border with your leg in
Don't worry
Syria.
about where I live, Albert. But thank you so much for the call in, man. I appreciate you, man. Love for the love, bro. Love for the love. Appreciate you, man. Always. Always welcome, man. Appreciate you, Albert, man. Thank you so much, my brother. Appreciate you. Next up, we got Owen. Owen, you ready, brother? All good. Big up to you. Hi, Owen. How you doing, bro?
I'm delighted to be here. I've been following your channel for a number of years. Thank you very much for allowing me on the channel, and for the great content that you do. And also on Jordan, my 79-year-old mother went to visit Jordan about 18 months ago now. She said it was just the most beautiful country with the most wonderful people. So I recommend to anyone in the chat, anyone watching this, pay a visit to Jordan, you know, on the recommendation of my mum. If you can't trust my mum, who can you trust? Anyway, this international break it's dragging like a zombie's foot. And I'm just a bit bored of international football. I have been all of my entire life, but I've got so many questions for you, Husam, for things we can discuss. But the biggest deal that didn't get done this summer that I hope Richard Hughes is, you know, compiling his dossier on is Arne Slot's new contract. Because he's got 2 years left. He signed a 3-year deal. He's only got 2 years left. And I just wonder your opinion on whether he's like, I freaking love Arne Slot. I love how clear-eyed he is. You know, he's so smart. The players always talk about, oh, we changed a few things. How many times have we heard this? Changed a few things at half-time, and then we go on to win the game. He's got the total respect to the players. But playing devil's advocate, I just wonder if you think, Husam, Slot is kind of replaceable because we have amazing players. And if we have another amazing manager out there, is there another amazing manager out there? For example, Iraola, someone can come in maybe and do a brilliant job as well. Maybe. It's just throwing that out there. I want Slot to stay. So I just want your opinion on that, if you don't mind. And also, I think my channel one time, if you can.
Appreciate you, brother. Look, here's the thing. I said it on the war speech I was giving on Wednesday. I think the 80s are back. I think now the dominance is back. I think the way that we're spending money is great. I think like it's the only 2 players I'd say that are irreplaceable at this moment in time. The 2 pieces I think are irreplaceable are Mo and Virgil. I won't change my mind on that. Do I think Liverpool are finished if Slot resigns tomorrow? No. I think because we've got the intelligent people upstairs making decisions, we can replace him. But at this current moment of time, I'm not looking at replacing him. Current moment in time, I'm very happy with the job that he's doing. I think this season is going to be a big test for him. How does he handle player minutes? How does he handle the egos? How does he handle all these different things? Ekitike must be happy. Isak must be happy, etc., etc. I think there's a lot for him to handle this season. How does he handle Mo, as an example, if he has a bit of a downfall? How does he handle Virg if he has a bit of a downfall? And look, if as an example, like I said, he quits his job tomorrow, it's not like we're going to be finished because we got the smart people bringing in the smart replacements. Like you said, Iraola could be one. I mean, on paper, Slot is not an upgrade on Klopp, but, you know, he came in, won the league, and now we've built an incredible team, and I think he's doing a great job.
But you would still say that he's not an upgrade on Klopp like the last couple of years, Klopp, in terms of, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Of course I am, because I love Jurgen as well. But you've had a few, I would venture to say, unkind words about Darwin Nunez, a Klopp signing. No, like that Klopp who was tired. He was.
Klopp has shown fine taste though. Like he wanted Chouameni, Bellingham, a lot of great players. He just didn't get them. He wanted Caicedo. He wanted the Lavia. So we can't just mention the bad player that he wanted. I think with Jurgen Klopp, had we had a better forward 2 seasons ago, we would have won the league. I stick by that. I will not change my opinion on that.
Agreed.
We were top of the league, even with all the injuries, even with all the VAR decisions. City pulled up to Anfield. We had a team with like 5 main players out. We had more possession, more shots on target, more everything. Luis Diaz looked at Ortega straight in the face and shot it at the corner flag. I'm not the type of manager to. I'm sorry, I'm not the type of fan to just blame the manager for everything. To be honest with you.
No, yeah, but on that as well, I mean, Jurgen, the mistakes he made also in midfield, if Michael Edwards left because there was a falling out, because Jurgen Klopp didn't want to replace someone like Jordan Henderson, instead gave him a new contract of 200k a week, which in hindsight, and even at the time, I was thinking that was a mistake. But, obviously I'm not here to slate Jurgen. I freaking love the guy. I have no tattoos, but perhaps a Jurgen one and an Arna one on each side of my back. In the future, who knows? I just wanted your thoughts really on Arna, because I don't know. Just tell me what do you like about Arna the most, and then I'm out of here. I'm going to go to bed.
What I like about Slot the most is the fact that he's capable of rotating. He's capable of switching his system for different opponents, aka what we did away at the Etihad last season. I think Klopp is way more stubborn than Slot. I think Slot is shown the ability to change, is shown the ability to do things differently. Slot is a bit more ruthless, not as loyal, not as much as like let's all hug each other. He's willing to drop people if they're in bad form. He's willing to change things around. He's very honest, So I like a lot of things about him, to be honest with you. But the one thing that I would put above most anything else is the fact that he is very tactically malleable. I'm playing against this club, I'm going to do this. I'm playing against that club, I'm going to do that. And I think that's something that, for me last season when we played Diaz false 9 against Leverkusen, we went to the Etihad away. He went okay, let me play 2 10s instead of a striker. So I think he's very tactically malleable, and that's something that I love about him, to be honest with you. But great calling from you, Owen, as well. Appreciate you. Shout out your channel. I see you got a channel, Cop On Podcast.
Yeah, Cop On Podcast, indeed. Very small on YouTube, but I'm hoping, not heading for 500 subscribers. I'm about 380 at the moment, but I've got an audio podcast that's been going since 2017, and that's much more listened to. So I'd love to have you on if that's at any point in the next sort of year and a half, 2 years. There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Husam.
Hopefully one day. Look, I can't make commitments because my schedule is crazy.
You are a busy man.
I promise you, I try my best to go on as many challenges as possible. So I appreciate you on. Thanks so much. I might get you on the channel as well, maybe on a Liverpool stream. So yeah, I appreciate it. This is Owen's challenge right here, man. Go subscribe to the Cop On Podcast. We're trying to shout out as many. And look, don't say you're a small channel. We were all small channels at some point in time. I had 5 live viewers at a point in time. I got 3 live viewers. You get me? So big up everyone who's subbed. You're getting loved by the people. So
thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much to everyone in the chat as well. And see you later. Thank you.
Big up Owen. Big up Owen. We got Gino next. Gino, you good? Thumbs up. Hi. I don't know if you're lagging or it's just me. Can you just do this? Okay, you're great. Big up, Gino. Hi, Gino. How you doing, brother?
What's good, Husam? I'm all good. I'm here to pull you up, actually, when you said the 80s are back for Liverpool.
Yes.
Because I'll give you this. I'll say you got 1 year, and then Chelsea are coming. I'm just letting you know that you've got this year to really rake it in, and then I think Chelsea are coming at that point. Trust me.
Why? Tell me why.
All right. So, of course, the model is a bit of a problem. We don't buy experienced players. But if you look at the core of the team, you look at Esteval coming up, João Pedro, what's going to happen is we're going to get a centre back. We might actually take Gahey. We might, because you didn't sign him, we might take him in the January or the summer. And then once we get the keeper from Strasbourg, once we get him in the door, I think we're cooking. I think at that point, we're taking the league. And I think this year, I am hoping for Liverpool, Chelsea, Champions League semi or quarterfinals. And I think we take you there this year. But that's just my opinion. Obviously,
You started off by criticizing your own club, though. You said, you said the project isn't working. If you had an Alisson Van Dijk transfer window, I think you could have challenged even this season. You could have done more this season. But as things stand, I don't see that.
Yeah, not this year. I have to say, it's clear. Like
your current transfer window, how much money did you spend this transfer window?
Yeah, it's all it's net positive, isn't it?
No, I know. I agree. You sell really well, but here's my point. Imagine this transfer window with that money, the same money you spent. You signed Ekitike, Joao Pedro, Mike Maignan, and Semenyo as an example. Don't you think that Chelsea would be in a better position to challenge this year?
100%. I do agree with
There you go.
But this is the model basically. So us Chelsea fans were used to Abramovich, but the problem is that Todd's in charge. Bedad, all the Clear Lake are in charge. But I do see the model, and I think with the players coming up, I do think next year we're going to be challenging, and I expect next year to challenge. This
you should
year,
be challenging this year, though. As a challenge, we're saying challenge this year.
Nah, don't. To be honest with you, I think Arsenal are winning it this year.
So you came in trying to tell me how great Chelsea are, and we've got 1 year left, and then you tell me I'm going to challenge next season. Come on, Gino.
Next year. Come on, no.
Come on,
next
Gino,
year.
man. Where are we going with this? You came in here, you said you got a year left, and then you say we're going to challenge next season. Come on.
You've got a year left this year. This year, I personally think Arsenal are winning it this year. I've seen Liverpool defensively. I think you're suspect.
You think Arsenal are going to win it?
I think this year. But the reason is, I think defensively, I know you got Isaac. That's quality. I think you should have got Gahey. If you got Gahey in, I would have just signed off the Premier League right there. But your defense. So I think Arsenal, even though I don't want it to happen, I think they got it. But I think next year, we're coming. And that's my opinion.
Okay, Gino. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Great call. You got me offering something different today. Big up to you, Gino. Appreciate you.
No worries,
thank you for coming on. So big up to you, man. And that's Gino, chat. Chelsea fan who's threatening us for next season. You get me? So big up to you,
We'll beat you in the Champions League this year, though. We get you in the Champions League, we beat you this year.
I don't want to get Chelsea in the Champions League because I think in a knockout competition you do well. But Premier League,
I think we'll beat you. Champions League, we beat you. We got tournament football, but Premier League, Arsenal. Unfortunately.
Fair.
Take a great title, by the way, and hopefully you reach 100K soon enough. Don't worry.
Thank you. Great call, man. Big up to you, Gino. Big up. Joining us next is a man that you guys saw give everyone a headache. You got me on Mo's channel, Arsenal fan. Speaking of Arsenal, big up to you, Gino. Appreciate you. You get me? Hi, Olu.
Sam, you massive fraud, okay?
Just quickly, Gino, if you can leave the studio because there's many people trying to join. I appreciate you, brother. Come join us in the comment section. Hi, Olu. Who do you support? Arsenal.
First of all, you've been running away from me for too long, okay?
I'm not running away from anyone. We
are meant to be doing this more often, okay? So first of all, you're a fraud for that. Second of all, what's up, everyone, man? Listen, good evening, wherever you are. I know some of you might know me, some of you might not, but anyways. Look, I want to pull you up on one thing, right? Okay, the way you've been framing this Liverpool-Arsenal match is the most disingenuous thing I've ever heard. I don't even like using the word disingenuous, but I'm going to use it, okay? Because this is the most disingenuous thing ever. If in the whole analysis you've said since that game, you said, you know what? It was a close game between two of the best teams in the league, or two of the top teams in the league right now, and actually it was won by a fantastic moment in the game. I understand that, but you have been going on this whole spiel about, we're the most likely to win, etc. No, that's not how football works, right? Football doesn't work on what you think might happen. Football works on what happened. And we both watched, everyone here watched the game. We saw a first half that most people in most instances would say Arsenal played pretty well at Anfield, probably better than we've ever done in terms of actually controlling the game. And in the second half, you say Liverpool made some tactical switches and they won the game. And that is for me how we just talk about the game. I think Liverpool, especially you, but I've listened to you, the Coppish guys, and that fraud Tom Little. When I catch him as well, right? You guys are acting like it's a foregone conclusion in this league. It isn't, okay? There's still how many more games to play? 35 more games. And as a couple of people have said, your defense is looking shaky. And the reason I say it is this: last season, you didn't concede this many goals.
You do realize you just debunked everything you just said. So our defense is, I'll tell you why. You just said our defense is looking shaky, and at the same time you said we had a great defensive performance at Anfield. Okay, so why didn't you cook our shaky defense? Why didn't you test our shaky defense?
I didn't say you had a great defensive performance.
No, you said you had a good defensive performance.
No, I didn't. I said we had a more controlled performance.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Why didn't you test our shaky defense?
Because we have a guy called Martinelli playing on the left hand side.
Oh, scapegoating again. Here we go. We got a guy called Martinelli. Blah blah blah.
How about this?
Anything but blame Arteta and all of well. You get me, chat?
Okay. First of all, let's debunk.
Your defense is shaky, Husam. Did you test it? No. Why you have Martinelli?
I'll be serious. I'll be serious for a second. First of all, yes, attacking wise, we were useless. I'll give you that. And
come out and say the truth.
And no, of course, I'm just saying. You know me, I joke around with you. Okay, first of all, though, this whole narrative of Arsenal played four defenders, 3 central defensive midfielders. I think people are overstating that a bit much, right? When you look at it, if I say to you, Calafiori, what's his best attribute? Is he a good defender?
I like Calafiori anyway.
Yeah, but if I say to you, is Calafiori, would you prefer Calafiori going forward or backwards? Which one would you say? You say he's a better going forward, right? He's not really exactly. So from a attacking standpoint, he's more of an attacking fullback, right? Timber, you say, okay, Timber's more of a defensive fullback, right? I'll give you that. That's central midfield. And I thought about it probably. I was like, so Zubimendi, traditional 6, or played as a traditional 6, even though I think he's more of a passer, right? Who's the guy? Marino. Marino is actually more of a box to box. He's slow as hell, right? But actually, when you look at this weekend, he scored off Spain because he gets forward, right? And when he plays for Arsenal, he actually plays quite high up. I just don't think he's that good. And then we take Declan Rice. Declan Rice is a box to box midfielder. In reality, actually, Arsenal played with a team that was meant to get forward. I just think that I always say this: Anfield is one of those stadiums where, no matter what, I never have a good feeling playing at Anfield. I've seen the best Arsenal teams go to Anfield and struggle. For me, it's too.
Can you beat us 6-3 at Anfield like 20 years ago?
Yeah, that was with Julio Baptista. That was a fluke game. That was a fluke game. But I'm just saying,
the fact that you're shitting on your past and calling it fluke just to defend Arteta tells me all I need to
know. No. I must listen. I thought Arteta was way too cautious. I think.
Okay, this is my logic for the game that you've been calling out. Tell me what part of what I said is false or not true. This is my logic. Okay?
False.
Okay. This is my logic for the game. First half starts, you're defensive. Liverpool can't attack you because we're incapable of breaking through the lines. And every time we got to the final third, we messed up the pass. Whether it's Salah, Ekitike, Verts, McAllister, everyone had a bad game in terms of passing the football. Second half starts completely different. When the second half starts, from minute 45 until minute 83, factually, not my opinion, not your opinion, factually, we had 67% possession until we scored the goal. So wait, we came up in the second half.
Let's talk a second. What was the possession in the first half? Because it's interesting. 50, you framed. 50. So you framed. Okay, but also, where was most of the game played in terms of the first half? Was it played in midfield? Was it played in your half?
Mostly played in the air.
Yeah, okay?
Mostly played like in the air, bro.
Let me remember. Who penetrated? Oh, wow, that sounds wild. Pause. Who was in each of us?
You didn't penetrate us. You just had the chance with Calafiori. That's it.
Would you say
you had more dangerous chances in the first half? You didn't capitalize.
So if we frame it, if we want to,
but put it this way: why is the dangerous chance falling to your left back?
I don't know. That's weird. But I'll say this, right? We could, if you're framing it in terms of, like you said, you had more possession in the second half, which means you were in the
second half. Second half we're the only team that wanted to win the game.
I would say in the first half, not only I'll say Liverpool didn't, and even the players came in. Even what's called Gravenberch came out and said actually they found difficulty playing through Arsenal in the first half, and that's why they dropped back naturally, right? And Klopp said, Jesus Christ, Slot said, go and aggressively press in the second half, right? So actually, when you look at it, even your team is saying, actually, we had to drop back because there's nothing we could have done about it, and we had to change our tactics too. And that's when you have to give Slot the sort of credit for, in terms of he saw what a problem was and he switched the problem. But actually, in reality, even Slot said himself, if you play that game 10 times, it'll be 8 times a draw, 1 time Arsenal win, 1 time Liverpool win. So even he can see it differently to the way we've seen it. I will always say Liverpool deserve to win. Like when you score a fantastic goal, you just have to give.
So you came in here trying to argue with me, and then you say Liverpool deserve to win.
I said I just don't like the way you framed it.
So that's the second caller in a row. So first of all, Gino called him, and he's like, "We're Chelsea, we're coming," and he's like, "We're gonna win the league. We're gonna challenge next year, and Arsenal will win this year." So he said Chelsea are coming, and then said something completely opposite. Olu comes in and go like, "If I catch you and Tom Little, you frauds," and he's like, "Overall, Liverpool deserve to win." But that's what I said.
But do you want? But the thing about me is, Husam, you've spoken to me lots of times, right? I will not lie. I'll always tell you the truth. I'm just saying the way it's been framed, right, was my issue in terms of
forget the way people speak in different mannerisms, but no one cares. Respond to what I said. 67% possession in the second half. We had the chances. Wirtz played 3-4 like elite through balls that were messed up twice by Salah. Gakpo low-driven shot, Wirtz half volley that was saved by Raya. So we were building pressure, we were building momentum. If I asked you in the 75th minute, I called you live on air. I'm like, "Hi, Olu, how are you? Who's more likely to score now?" You just said Liverpool. So that's my point.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think you were in the ascendancy. I will not deny it. I just think that this idea that Arsenal came in just to draw and to sort of defend away to it, which I just think is silly. I think most people look at football in a very basic way.
Don't you think it's a microcosm of who Arteta is as a manager, though?
I think.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to use your own words. Defense is shaky. Correct. Before the game, in 3 games, you conceded 7 goals, including twice against Newcastle 10 men. So let's reverse it now. What if Arteta came to Anfield, started Eze, and went like, "I'm going to attack these guys"? More likely than not, what do you think would have happened?
I think you'd have won still. Shall I tell you why? Because when people talk about the 2 games, right? The Newcastle game and then the Bournemouth game, the reality is this: those teams literally dropped back and played on the counter attack. If Arsenal played the same way Bournemouth, Newcastle played, most people will be saying, Arsenal being cowards. Why are they defending so much? Why are they dropping back to the edge of the box trying to play counter attacking football, right? Because that's literally what they did. They exploited you by dropping back and doing that. Arsenal tried to play the game, we just weren't good enough on the day to play the game. That's just the reality of it. And if Arsenal go gung-ho and say, "Oh, let's just go all out attack," we know how Liverpool
before the game started, I said if we play the same way we did against Newcastle and Arsenal attacked us, we would have lost. But fair enough. You think that?
And also, listen, I'll always accept. I respect Anfield. We've seen games Liverpool have had worse teams than this and beaten better teams that have come to Anfield, because Anfield, as much as people think of it as some sort of thing that people say, Anfield is magical. There's something about that stadium that brings the best out of Liverpool players, right? And this is no glaze and so on and so forth. So even if Arsenal went and tried to attack, I just don't think the setup of the team, even Arteta as a manager, I don't think he's got that in his system to do that. I think he approached the game in the best way that he thought he could, and he took a wonderful goal to beat Arsenal, right? And also,
just like Arsenal against Madrid, took a wonderful goal.
He took a wonderful goal. And all I'm going to say is this: there's also another game at Emirates. Let's see how that pans out, because we've only played once, right? Sorry, no. I mean Arsenal Liverpool. There's another game at Emirates.
But that one I won't even accuse it as a measuring stick in January, because we don't even have Mo at the time. I think
we didn't have Saka as well, so you know what I mean. We leveled.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We don't make excuses. My fan base don't make excuses. But anyway, Ollie, great call where you came in trying to fight me, and then you agreed with what I said.
I'm not fighting
the
you,
way we say stuff. Also, let me remind you, this guy, what he did at the Emirates. get me this season. So
What's it?
I appreciate you,
People,
Alu.
wait 1 second before I go. People, tell Husam to get me back on. You know you love hearing my voice in this, right? You know I'm the voice of reason, right? So yeah, no, love everyone, man.
Love Alu. Love Alu.
Peace.
Big up to you, man. Big up to you, Alu. Anyway, next up we got Aditya. Aditya, you ready, brother? All good? Okay. Hi, Aditya. How you doing, bro?
Hello, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. Thank you for joining us. Who do you support? And the floor is yours.
Unfortunately, I don't have any choice. My granddad and father both support Liverpool. So when I was 10, my father sat me down and said, "Listen, you can watch any team, love any team, admire any team, but you can support only Liverpool or you're out of my house." He was like, so yeah, I used to watch Madrid and Barca prime La Liga games, but he said, "You can only watch, but you will support Liverpool." So that's it.
That's a great dad right there. That's what I'll do to my children. You get me?
Yeah,
But
I'm lucky. Like
no, you
we are
said
not Arsenal.
unfortunately. Now it's fortunately. You see, you're supporting the
Yeah,
great decision.
yeah. So
Anyway, what
first
do you
off,
want to talk about?
am I
Go
allowed?
ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay, am I allowed to cuss because it is on stream?
Yeah, but just don't go over the top.
Okay, okay. First of all, fuck Newcastle, fuck City, fuck Chelsea, fuck PSG, and fuck all the oil clubs ruining football. Like, and especially fuck City, the most plastic, soulless fan base with no fans. Like, most of the City fans are Barcelona fans. No one supports City. Fuck City, man. No one supports City. Like all the fans, even Hamza, he used to support Barcelona. I think he used to support Barcelona. Why will you love City? Pass back, pass back, pass back, pass back. Only fans of
Go
City
ahead.
are ex Barcelona fans and ex Manchester United fans who are frustrated with Manchester United. They only support City. In fact, most of the City fans are even that bald fraud fan. What is the name? Pep Guardiola, that fraud. Most of City fans love him only, not Manchester City. So, uh, okay, I would like okay. First of all, I would like to talk about Maka. Who do you think his play style reminds you of? Which midfielder who used to play like now or previously?
Mm-hmm.
Who he reminds you of?
McAllister is the most complete midfielder we have. His
Yeah,
play
the
style.
best midfielder in the world.
Oh, McAllister prop. W Aditya on the chat. You
Yep.
get me? I don't just W
Best
Aditya.
midfielder in the
McAllister
world.
prop always welcomed on this
Yeah.
channel. You get me?
I
So,
would take him over Rodri, Vitinha, Pedri, everyone. I will take him over them.
who does he remind me of? I think he's a bit. The problem is his athleticism. So we can't say like Stevie G because he's not not as quick. But he's probably more like a. I would say from the recent history, he's a bit similar to maybe like a Tony Cruz or someone like that.
Exactly. And not Tony Cruz, younger Tony Cruz when he used to play at Munich, like advanced Tony Cruz version. He played in 2014 World Cup, more advanced version of Tony Cruz. In fact, I think if we play Maka deeper, he can play like Tony Cruz from deep also. Like he can play make, he can do long passes and all.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
I think he reminds me of Tony Cruz. When I first watched Tony Cruz in like 2014 World Cup, I remember Tony Cruz used to play advanced, like in 10, hybrid 8 or 10 he used to play. Maka reminds me of him.
Mm-hmm.
And second, why do you think Gerrard is not considered in GOAT debate? My father considers him as the greatest midfielder of all time, but I don't, and I will tell you why. But why do you think most people don't consider him?
The only reason why people don't consider Stevie in the GOAT debate of midfielders is just trophies, nothing else. It cannot be any ability or stats or anything else. I don't think there's anything like. Tell me why.
His international performance. Like he used to play in one of the best England sides that underperformed, but he didn't do anything significant. Like even if the team was shit, he could have done something significant. Like all of these great midfielders, Iniesta, Xavi, even Modric and Cruz, they all did great internationally. He and I think Gerrard underperformed. internationally. That's why he's isn't considered.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think that's a weak argument because all the England golden generation underperformed. Like every single one. Rio, Terry, Gerrard,
I agree.
Lampard, like all of them
Beckham,
underperformed. They never achieved anything. Like Owen underperformed. Rooney scored one World Cup goal in his whole career. So you cannot I
Rooney was
cannot
shit
use that.
internationally.
Yes, but
Yeah.
here's the thing. It's not just about the international because at the end of the day, 20 years from now, people go like, Modric never won the World Cup. They got to the final. Losers, la loser
Yeah.
is a loser, blah, blah, blah. I think it's just with trophies. But Stevie G carried Liverpool Football Club for like a period of 20 years.
Yeah.
He's the reason why Liverpool have international fans. People don't understand. That's legacy right there. Like his legacy is much bigger than just trophies. You get me on and thing. But the thing is with Gerrard as well, make no mistake, he won every single trophy there is to win except the Premier League. So it's not just like he didn't win anything at all. This is not a Harry Kane situation, you know. So that's why for me, Stevie G will always be one of the goats. And yeah, I think he's very actually modern day. He's very underrated. Like if anything.
Yeah, like people talk about the Madrid midfield, the Barca midfield, Zidane and all, but I rarely see people talking about Gerrard. My father's favorite player, Gerrard. He says he's the
Yeah.
best midfielder he has seen ever.
Yeah.
And I would like to talk about the oil club. Like I said, oil clubs ruining football.
Mhm.
How can we like stop it? Like how can we? How do you think we can stop it? These
We
oil
are
clubs.
stopping it this season by taking the money and spending it. That's how the only way you can stop it
Yeah,
by
but
doing by spending money yourself. There's no other way.
but that is
You get me?
hard-earned money. That is hard-earned money. That is not like Pep calls, hey Sheikh, sell that oil field and give me more money. Pump up more oil, give me more money. I need more money. Like
I think FFP and PSR with modern day, it's stopping them to an extent. Look at Newcastle; they can't spend as much money because of FFP and PSR. So that's
I
it.
think there should be like there should be salary cap, wage cap, and transfer the amount of transfer you can do. There should be a cap on that also. Like you can only have 100 million signings in one window, or like in 2 or 3 years, and only
Yeah, but that will
limited
never
amount
work
of signings.
because prices of football players are changing. Like 100 million now is different to 100 million 10 years ago. 100 million 10 years ago would have gotten you Neymar. 100 million now gets you who? 100 million. Some of the most basic players. Caicedo kicks shins and he went for 100 million. So
Yeah,
that's
he's a chin kicker, guys. Widow.
yeah, he's very overrated. Very overrated. Anyway, big up to you, Aditia.
Very
Great
overrated.
call. Thank you so much for
One
joining
last
me.
thing I want to
Go
ask.
on.
One last thing.
Yes.
Like I know people will not agree with me. A lot of Liverpool fans. If Rodrigo stops being a cuck for Madrid, would you like him next year? I would like him because
Yes.
he will. I think he'll
Yeah.
have a lot of assists. He'll not have a lot of goals, but he'll have a lot of assists. He will assist Isaac very well. He'll complement Isaac and Woods very well, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Rodrigo suits us to a T. As long as he just stops being a
Yeah.
cock for Madrid, like you said, he'd suit us perfectly.
Yeah.
So big up to
I
you,
would like to
Aditya.
have
Thanks
him
so much
next
for joining, man. Love. Big up. Great call.
Goodbye.
Big up to you, Aditya,
Thank
man.
you.
Big up. Next up, we got Vel. Vel, you have 1 minute. I'm not going to apply the rules to anyone else because you're here 24/7. Switch off your camera. I don't want to try and see the wall, Vel. Just switch it off. Yeah, you got 60 seconds. Go ahead.
Yo, what are you man saying?
You're here all the time, Vel. Give others a chance, bro.
But I'll be quick, man.
60 seconds starts now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the GDP and inflation rate of England. Like, I don't know why they're increasing prices all the time. When I went to Sainsbury's, I tried to order some chicken, and then they increased the price from £2.50 to £3.50. It's an actual disgrace, man. Like, how am I going to a supermarket and they're increasing price on the food? It makes no sense, bro. Okay, and also, the biggest new anime coming out this summer is called actually no, it's a new movie coming out. It's the Demon Slayer movie anime film. I think everyone should go and watch it. It's a fantastic film. I haven't seen it, but it's a good film you should watch. And guys, you should recommend to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Very interesting, musical themed. You guys all singing in that. Big up to Luis Diaz, highest performing left winger in the world. Fuck you, Cody Gakpo. I wish we have sold you to Bayern Munich. I kept Diaz because he's the best left winger in the world. Bye.
Big up. I have no words. I don't even want to respond. You get me? Val just big of bullshitter. Anyway, teacher, my brother, you ready? All good? Big up to you. Hi, teacher. Who do you support and what do you want to talk about? Hi.
Great content. I've been following you for a while now. Really impressed with your content. I like your style. I like your new villain arc as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
A few things as well. First thing, in terms of expectations, let's remember last season we won the league and we got to the final of the Carabao Cup. So we were one game away from a double.
Yes.
So now this season, it wouldn't be unreasonable to expect at least a double. Bearing in mind we've improved the players that we have. Yeah. Also, but what we also got to factor in as well is that the emotional loss of Jota, we don't know how that's going to impact the team, especially the players who have been there before, not so much the new players. So this could be the variable that could unsettle the team. And it'd be very interesting to see how Slot manages this, especially when we come to the business end of the season. Yeah. So just to summarize that, I think minimum double, as you said, one big cup, one little cup. Aspirationally, the treble. Yeah, because I believe we have two very good squads to compete on all fronts. So that's that point, first of all. Another thing, in terms of legacy, a lot of people talking about Liverpool building a legacy. Now, I've been supporting Liverpool since 1974. I'm a bit older than you guys, yeah? So I've seen us do the double, Champions League. I've seen various...
Stop the show right now. Stop. Tell me, what do you use? What is your secret? Forget football. Tell me right now, what is your secret? Since 1970, I thought you're my age. MashaAllah, God bless you. What do you use? I need to know, what is the secret? 1970, ain't no way you just said that.
The secret is I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I lead a stress-free life.
Okay, so that rules me out already. I'm 1 from 3 right there. I'm 2 from 3 right there. Stress-free life is already out the window. You get me, smoking is out the window. So yeah, big up. Big up. MashaAllah, God bless you, man. God bless you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
So this legacy building that people refer to. When we talk about legacy, we're talking about what's going to remain after certain people have gone. Like the club is always bigger than the players. Look at Klopp. Klopp left a legacy. Slot came in. To be honest, there wasn't much expectation on Slot, but because he's achieved so in the first season, now there's expectation on him. And I think he has bought enough time because of that win to actually say, give me the money and let me build my team to build a legacy that will be there even when he leaves. Now, you mentioned the two most important players right now are Van Dijk and Salah. I think they made a smart move in buying Leone. Let's remember, Leone, despite his age, he's played Serie A football.
Yeah.
So he's not as inexperienced as people believe. He's not a Rio. This man has played football. He was very highly regarded in the Italian league. Yeah. So it's only in that matter of time. I hope he gets enough games and he learns a lot from Van Dijk so that when the time comes, there'll be an easy transition. I don't think we need to put pressure on the club to get Gahey, because let's be honest, now that people know that Gahey's available, don't be surprised if a lot of teams come in for him in January. Yeah, so that's that part. Now, also, one of your earlier calls said, what happens if Slot doesn't renew his contract? He's 1 year into his 3-year contract. We don't have to worry about that because I trust that the people upstairs who made the recruitment, and let's be honest, we dodged the bullet by not taking on Amorim.
Thank God.
They would have been thinking about this. Yeah. So I believe the successor they're already planned for that. How would you like to respond to what I've said, Sam?
Look, I think it's too early to talk about replacing Slot. It's a crazy concept at this moment in time. Look, this season, if he does really well, I expect Liverpool, of course, to renew his contract, give him a contract extension. Maybe even mid-season, I expect it. Maybe if we're 6 months in, Liverpool are top of the league, flying in all comps, I expect us to give him a contract extension probably this season. But here's the thing with having smart people upstairs. When you got smart people upstairs, it's easier to replace pieces that leave the football club. That's the thing. So do I believe that there is in mind someone to replace Slot if he does leave? Yeah, of course. The club always must have a contingency plan. I would assume the manager would be someone like maybe an Iraola, someone of that ilk. He screams Liverpool manager. He screams someone who can come in, attacking football, beautiful football, build a certain style and everything. So I would assume it's someone like that. In terms of like the double thing that you said, I agree with you completely. I think it's very fair to expect Liverpool Football Club to win the double this season. I don't think it's anything crazy. Premier League and a Champions League, Champions League and a Carabao Cup, whatever it is, one of the big ones on the small ones. Like I said, that's my expectation, and I stick by that. And I agree with everything that you said as well. Like we do need to start winning trophies and have a legacy in terms of these players. So you're spot on.
And I think also one of the things we got to remember in terms of our legacy, because we haven't won the Champions League for so long, up until 6 years ago, we always hid behind our Champions League prowess. I think we really need to, line in the sand and say, we're going to do back-to-back. Because even if we get that, I don't think that's a failure, because we haven't done it before in the Premier League era.
Yeah. No one can say we failed if we win just the Prem. No one can say we failed if we win just the UCL. But I would like us to do double, etc. That's what I would do.
Yeah. So that's what I want to say now, Husam, and thank you for your show. And keep the villain arc.
Yeah, the villain arc is on. I told them, get ready. The 80s are back. I told them everyone hates Liverpool. Let's go. You got me. It's us against the world. But great caller, teacher. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. You get me. I'm going to stop smoking after this. He just said 1974. I can't get over it till the very second. Stress-free life is out the window with my toxic community. But up to you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you, brother.
Take care.
Take care. Joining us next is the eternal enemy in the chat. Mr. Estevao is coming. Estevao is coming. Estevao is coming. He has never, every single day, there is a. I'm disappointed he didn't do it today. You get me, since he's making his debut. Every day, $2 super chat, Todd Miller. Husam, talk about Estevao. Talk about Estevao. See, I don't even need to say his name. They already know who it is. Estevao. Anyway, hi, Todd. How you doing, bro?
Well, first you're going to ask me what club I support?
No, we already know.
It's the world champion, mighty Chelsea. Husam, I've been talking Estevao every day for the last 3 months. And now you see the glaze.
I know.
You see the YouTube glaze of Estevao. I came from day one. Since they signed him last year, Estevao. I get my son an Estevao top. And now you go to Sky Sports, you go to Talk, you go anywhere. It's Estevao this, Estevao that, Estevao this. They should have just been listening to me from the get-go. Also, I want to give a shout-out to Mr. F, the best mod in the game. Big fan of Mr. F, classy mod.
Big up F.
I'm not going to sit there and say that we're going to win the league this year either, Husam. I want to win the FA Cup. I want to win the Champions League. I think Liverpool, 100 points.
Oh,
I don't see you guys. I like you are going to add D in the transfer window in December or January, and I think it's going to be over right after Christmas. I don't think it's going to be close, for all honesty.
So you think Liverpool are guaranteed a league title? Basically?
I'm guaranteeing that Isak move, which I was just praying that Newcastle just bent you guys over and just sat him for. And I was like, right when they got that other kid, I was like, oh God, here he comes. But as long as we can get a draw, like I will take a draw in Anfield. I hope our team doesn't come and play like Arsenal did, which was the most shameful performances I've ever seen a top 6 club going away, playing like the most lousy football. I mean, obviously your back four has been kind of weak in the first couple games. It'll be right. You'll right the ship. But to go in there, when I saw Marino on that sheet, I was like, oh man, this is how I don't know. I'm still speechless to this day on that. So,
yeah, no, listen, he had a cowardly approach, Arteta. I won't change my mind on that. He definitely had a cowardly approach, and in the second half, he never changed it. You keep talking about how everyone keeps talking about how bad our defense is, and they didn't test our defense. So, like, what am I supposed to say? I just think he's a coward, Arteta, and I don't trust him. I don't think he can win a league. I don't think he can win a league for Arsenal, to be honest with you.
So the only reason why I don't think we have it is losing Levi Colwell was like massive. I think it's bigger than anybody can see. And also, like, big up to you on the João Pedro. I'll give you props there. I don't think you're glazing or trying to troll. I think you were really right. And I've been saying it too. I thought João Pedro was a massive signing.
Yes.
I'm going to stick
I
by
thought that
Garnacho.
from the start, beginning,
I know.
immediately.
I'm going to give you your props on that. I'm going to stick by Garnacho, though. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to try and stick behind the boy. He's only 21 years old. He was in the biggest shithole. By the way, that other guy with saying the F word after every club was like the most amazing thing ever. That was hilarious. But Garnacho going from that just dirty, rotten club in Manchester. Just hopefully he puts on that blue top and just sparkles. So, anyways,
I hear your point in terms of like Man United ruin everyone, but Garnacho is just a player I don't rate, and I'm allowed to not rate him. That's why I'm not going to sit up here and go like, oh, Garnacho's going to cook for Chelsea, because I have to see it to believe it. Like I'm not a believer.
Also, you need to take back all this Caicedo garbage. You know deep down you're trolling your heart out when you talk about Caicedo just a shin kicker. Even your guy McAllister. I just saw a video the other day. His top 3 guys to play against. They gave him Rodri, they gave him Rice, and they gave him Caicedo. Rodri 3rd, Rice 2nd, Caicedo 1st. He said Rodri's the best player, and we all agree on that. But he said still the hardest would be Caicedo, just because he just comes out of nowhere. He's like Conte with like a crazy mean streak. I mean, you've got to take it away. He passes the ball forward. When I gave you all those stats, I'm talking his percentage at like 90% with the most passes in the league.
Okay, but do you think that Rice is a good passer of the football?
No.
Okay, but Rice only has 0.1% less passing accuracy.
Yeah, but I know, but his passes are backwards and sideways. Caicedo goes forward. They might be one touches sometimes here and there, but they're going forward. He's moving the ball forward, progressing the ball.
Well, it's just preference with Caicedo. Like, obviously, we banter around, but my preference...
I will say Gravenberch is a great player.
Yeah, but I don't take Gravenberch over McAllister because it's my preference.
Yeah,
I prefer Enzo over Caicedo. I prefer McAllister over Gravenberch. I prefer the type of midfielder who's more complete. It's just what I like. That's why earlier on, if you notice as well, when the Liverpool fan asked me, would you take Baleba? I said, no, I take someone like Adam Wharton because that's why I prefer. It's a preference. I like a player that passes the ball really well and is complete in terms of can attack, can defend. That's what I like more of. Like, I don't like as much specialists.
But I mean, some of your trolling on the Caicedo when you go in, I know it's the deep down. When that bid came in from Liverpool, and you were just like, "Oh, we're getting him. We're getting
under
him."
Klopp, he would have cooked 100%.
What?
100% under Klopp, he would have cooked 100%.
Of course, I think he would cook under Slot. I think Slot is the most underrated manager. I mean, what he's done for your club is crazy. I mean, what is Klopp thinking right now when you're spending $500 million and feeling like Chelsea Football Club?
He's the one that built this, though. He's the one that built this. Like, he's the one that made it possible for us to spend that much money. Like,
how does it feel to do this to all your rivals? How does it feel, Husam?
I said, listen, I know you were there in the chat, and I told Lewis, yo, guys, I lied. Chelsea fans, I apologize. I was wrong. Yeah. Winning the transfer window is great. It's beautiful. Spend the money. Spend money everywhere. Let's go. You get me. But I appreciate you, Todd, anyway. Great call, man. Thank you so much. You get me. Estevao prop. He's gatekeeping Estevao prop. You get me? So, you get me.
Estevao!
Big up to you, Todd. Thank you so much for joining us, man. Appreciate you. Big up to you. Next up, we got Prime. Prime, I need a camera, brother. It's the rules apply to everyone. No camera, no calling. Prime, I can't see you, though. I need to be able to see you. Can't see you. I don't know if you can switch on your car light or switch on the light. Yes. Hi, Prime.
What's
big up, bro?
How are you?
Yo, big up, big up.
Big fan.
How you doing, brother?
I've been listening to you since the Twitter space days, you know, back from when you were cussing Darwin Núñez out, calling him a stripper and that. I love those rants, by the way. They were amazing. Still miss that, by the way.
Thank you.
Obviously, I've been following your YouTube channel as well. I'm a big fan. I'm loving the content, especially Al Ahwa, you know. It's a big thing. I'm disappointed that Hamza missed his cooking last week. I'm not going to lie. I'm still hoping you'll catch him up on that. This guy always manages to somehow escape a cooking or avoid it, which is no good. But big up to Hamza and all the panel. Mo as well. I think the best meltdown I've ever seen was probably Mo when PSG got destroyed Inter in the final. So it was a great time. But end of the day, you're doing great. I'm loving your YouTube and that as well. And
Thank you.
big up to you for obviously backing the club up each and every time. But yeah, Husam, I mean, obviously, as a Liverpool fan, I mean, I remember the Hicks and Gillett era, those finishes, those days, and they were bad days, let's be honest. Yeah,
They
like
were.
really, really bad. Yeah.
They were.
So to see where we are now, I mean, I think what was it? It was in 2010 FSG bought us. So to see where we are now,
Yeah.
15 years later, it's incredible. I mean, they bought the club for what, 300 million? And today I think we're valued at 5.37 billion.
Yeah.
So they've grown the club. I mean, obviously, like I said, as Liverpool fans, we have all been crying for spending and investment. I mean, obviously, we saw with the Chiesa purchase last summer as well. We're thinking this is all Arne Slot's getting. Now, Mamadashvili, that was more Klopp's purchase, I'd say, than his. But it is what it is. But then now, obviously, now we got Kerkez, we got Frimpong and so forth. We got our gunman finally, Isak. Obviously, I sat and watched the Sweden game last night. I was disappointed it didn't come on, but I wasn't surprised either. I'm not going to lie. I think he'll do well in the squad. I'm not going to lie, with the creativity that is around him now as well. Obviously, Florian Wirtz needs to flourish. I think the hate that he's been receiving is ridiculous. All things considered, this is the most intense league in the world. You have to give a player like that time. I mean, I didn't see Rodri and everyone else smashing it in the first seasons. It takes time to gel. And obviously, this is a new squad. I think we've got, like 7 new players now? Or 6 new players?
A lot of new
So
players.
there's a lot of new personalities and things like that. But I think with the experience of lads like Mo and Virgil and Ali as well, who it doesn't get enough of a mention in my opinion, because I think he's been a crucial aspect to this team and their finishes and the way we've performed in games as well. I mean, obviously we remember the PSG game last season as well. In the first leg, I mean, that was all Alisson. That entire game was him. So, like I says, I am looking forward to seeing what Arne Slot can do. I do have a lot of faith and trust in him as well. I'll be honest with you, I did not know who he was until he came to us. I had no idea he even existed. But then I started reading up on him and checking to see what he's done, and he did bits in Feyenoord. I'm not going to lie, he actually did quite well. So it's been a good transition in that sense. I'd say FSG made good decisions in that aspect. Where if they're going to spend the money, they know how to spend it and where to spend it. So seeing the summer now and seeing how we've progressed in that, and obviously, like I says, with the addition of Isak now, obviously defensively, I am a bit worried at the same time. I was kind of disappointed about the Gahey deal dropping out, which is true because obviously Palace Glasgow had a little bit of a bitch fit, which is what it is. But he's going to go to United anyway. I think he's going to go United in November. I don't see Amarim making it till Christmas. I'll be honest with you. Not in my opinion.
No, you're right. I think Glasner is going to be the United manager probably like a month from now or 2 months from now. It's written in the stars. Like, it's so obvious. It's so obvious. But yeah, I think we're going to go back in for Gahey in January, man. I think we're going to try again in January, and we won't wait until the summer. January 1st, we'll go call up Crystal Palace, go like, listen, he's leaving on a free in the summer. Here's 10 million. Give me Gahey. And if Gahey is intelligent and Palace are intelligent without Glasner there, he probably sells, to be honest with you. So
it's either that or he goes to Madrid for free next year. So
yeah,
which one are
because
they
I
gonna
just don't want to get into a transfer war with another club. You get me? But
Not really, but even then, Real Madrid are more or less eyeing up Konate, so they've got options regardless. It doesn't matter who they
imagine they take Konate and Gahey.
That would be despicable, but that is Real Madrid like, and that's why they're a terrorist football club. But it is what it is.
There you go. Anyway, big up to you, Prime, man. Great call. Thank you so much, my brother. Big up to you, man.
Too, my
Appreciate you.
Good luck with your channel.
Love for coming on, and thank you for the kind words as well. I appreciate you, bro.
Man.
Big up.
See you later.
See you, brother. Big up to you. Next up, we got Macy. Macy, you ready, brother? I've seen you before. I think I've seen you on Northside's channel. Thumbs up. Everything good? Great. Big up to you. Hi, Macy. How you doing, bro?
Oh, big up, Husam. I think it's the first time I'm meeting you face to face, like man to man. And as you know, I am an Arsenal fan, but I'm not like I'm not like any one of these top gooners. I'm the real Arsenal fan. I always speak from the standards of the football club and on what their main objective is, and that is to win any trophy. But it seems like our manager doesn't care about winning a trophy. He's happy with the fact that he has his own set of players, and he just believes that he can get something out of the players in the hopes of winning something. But in reality, they're not good enough. And listen, I know that your team and my team, we had a great battle, and both of us were a bit poor. But in the second half, your team turned on your team played superbly well. You closed us down the whole second half, and that free kick from Szoboszlai was absolutely brilliant. And the fact of the matter is, he was at right back and he was locking up Martinelli, and Martinelli was poor for me. Like, how can he last 17 minutes when he's been absolutely poor for us? And what's the point of us persisting with him? He needs to be moved on. And the one player that I believed in Arsenal's team was trying to do something was Noni Madueke. And listen, I'm not a big fan of Madueke. He is a scrub from Chelsea, and you know how much I have this hatred for Chelsea rejects. But he absolutely stepped his game against your team, and that big chance, that one shot on target he had, that was probably our only shot on target, and that was it. Your team absolutely schooled us out at Anfield, and Igal had the audacity to say, "Oh, but we weren't. Oh, but Liverpool cheated. Oh, but Calafiori closed down Mohamed Salah. So what? Like, even though Salah was terrible, Calafiori was terrible as well, because at one point Salah skinned him up and he nearly set up Ekitike for Liverpool's opening goal. So don't discount Salah. Even though he was terrible against Arsenal, he did try and make stuff happen. And the fact of the matter is that my team got what they deserved. And I just feel Mikel Arteta, for me, he has to win something this season, because there's no turning back now. If he doesn't win any single trophy at the end of the season, there's the door, super duper Mikel Arteta. And let's go and get a proper manager who can absolutely turn our squad around.
Who do you want to replace him? Tell me.
Well, there are five manager replacements I would get, Husam. There's Sean Dyche, and listen, I'm not a big Sean Dyche fan, but if he came to Arsenal, I can guarantee you he could turn this team around quickly. There's the El Halal manager, who Lee mentioned on Dan Potts' channel. I think he won the Champions League with El Halal, the squad that had Tony, Firmino, and Riyad Mahrez as well in that squad. So that's my second choice. There's Simeone, and a lot of my fans are saying, "Oh, but Simeone plays negative football." But so what? The guy's a winner. He's the only manager in history to dethrone Barcelona and Real Madrid to win 2 La Liga titles with Atletico Madrid. So I would get Simeone at Arsenal. There's Eddie Howe I could go for, because he's absolutely giving Newcastle an absolutely, he gave them their first ever trophy for 16 years last season. So I would take Eddie Howe. And the fifth choice that I would get is Luis Enrique from PSG. And for me, the reason I want Enrique is because last season when PSG won the Champions League, Enrique was the one that played this kind of attacking style football with Dembele on the left, Desire Doué on the right, and Bradley Bacola up front. So those are the 5 managers I would take over this manager, because Arteta is just not good enough. And it doesn't matter what Igal, Christian, and D say. He is not good enough to take this football club to any single trophy. All we're going to do this season is finish yet another campaign, second place, and no trophies.
Okay, fair enough. I think the Sean Dyche session threw us all off, but fair enough. We're taking Sean Dyche. Arteta Ball has clearly destroyed you because you wanted Sean Dyche now. It's crazy.
But look at this way, Husam. I was happy that you absolutely stood up to Igal when he was chatting shit to you, and you absolutely gave him a run of his money. Like, I mean, Igal's all right, but he just needs to stop chatting shit. Like, he needs to stop making all these excuses about on how we lost to Liverpool. What matters is that we were poor, and it doesn't matter if you want to try, if he wants to come out and defend Arteta. But facts are facts. We lost because this manager wasn't brave enough to bring on 3 attackers, Eze, Dauman, and Ethan. He brought 2 of them on, Dauman and Eze, in the very last minute because he was too persistent with bringing Odegaard on because he is in love with with his captain. And Odegaard was pathetic, bro. Like, he should have scored that goal, but what did he do? He took too many touches, and when it's time to shoot, what does he do? Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll pass it back.
I hear you. Fair enough. Anyway, great call from you, Macy. I appreciate you hopping on. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you. Big up, man. Appreciate you. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Big up to you, Macy. Thank you so much for joining us. Love. Big up to you. Joining us next, Trilla. You ready, brother? You ready? You good? Thumbs up. Great. Sorry, wrong guy added right there because he left suddenly. So I clicked the wrong Stromier guy. Hi, Trilla. How you doing, bro?
Yo, what's going on, bro? Fuck it up, bro. Can't believe I'm here, bro. Fucking, you're like a celebrity out here, bro. Big up, bro. Fuck it up. Mad thing. Listening to all these guys talk, yeah, made me think, shit, bro. Like, big up for letting them all on and big up all those people literally chatting their thing, yeah. Like, honestly, going from fucking the last to first, yeah. This Arsenal guy talking about Arsenal, bro. I went to Anfield, yeah, to watch that game. I ain't gonna lie, yeah, like Husam, yeah, man, watch that game, you know, and you come across like, you know, we could have taken them, yeah, bro. Literally, I was nervous that game, bro. You know what I mean? Because it was a very defensive game. Man, watch these guys, yeah, and it was like mad fucking miracle, yeah, from Soboslai, yeah, for him to score that goal, right? Otherwise, they got all the corners. You get me? They got like 5 corners, 6 corners in the first half, right? We got like 1 corner the whole game. You know what I mean, right? Like they literally, I felt like that was their tactic: play for the set pieces. You know what I mean? And they got that. You know, but it went in the right end. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, it was coming from the Madueke end. It wasn't coming from the other side. They should have played Eze, whatever, right? But obviously, like, dude, if you switch the roles, right, that we would have played the same tactics. Slot is a guy who plays like, you know, he gambles in the last few minutes, the last 10 minutes of the game, you know, and fucking at least fucking what's his name, Arteta. Sorry for swearing. Arteta literally gambles in the last, you know, 20 minutes or something of the game, right? Or even 30 minutes, right? So I think Arteta you know, he's got a little bit more confidence in his players. Whereas Slot, he still needs to have, you know what I mean? He needs to gamble a little bit more in his players. So honestly, bro, we were lucky, right? In a lot of the games last season, by the way, and a lot of our game, I'm a Liverpool fan. A lot of our games, even in the last 3 games, right? Like we were kind of lucky, bro. You know what I mean? Getting our results. What do you think about that?
I don't think he was which one? You're talking about Arsenal specifically? It's lucky.
Well, Arsenal, I felt like we were lucky, and that was both teams were defensive. You know.
Okay, I'll tell you why we weren't lucky. Because intent always helps you get somewhere. When that second half started, we were the only team that intended on winning the game of football. That's the thing. So
you
the
think,
fact that
from
the 45th minute until the 83rd minute, we had 67% of the possession of the football. We had the 3 shots on target. We actually attempted to do it. For me, is enough to say we deserve to win just based on like ambition, basically, because Arteta came out in the second half and he wanted to draw the game. He didn't want to win a game of football. He didn't try his best to attack. He didn't try his best to do something. He just basically came into the second half trying to defend, to be honest with you. And that's why for me, intent matters. And we intended on winning the game and we ended up winning it. So I don't think it's luck because we tried our
but
best.
You say you
Okay,
try
let's say
our
the
best,
top
right?
five free kick.
We tried
Let's
to
say the
probably
top
win
five.
by one goal, right? We tried to
Yeah, I'll tell you
win
what I
by
think.
like one set piece or something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's say the Soboslai set piece didn't happen. Okay,
All right.
let's say that didn't happen. In the 83rd minute, if I were to speak to you at that time, who would you say is more likely to score?
In the 83rd minute.
Before the set piece. So I'm saying before the set piece happened, when we were building
Yeah.
momentum and we were cooking, who was more likely to score?
I mean, dude, it could have probably freaking could have been Curtis Jones. It could have been anybody, bro, in that,
No,
midfield
I
to
mean which
attack.
club? I mean which club was more likely to score, Liverpool or Arsenal?
Oh, see, well, look, dude. Let me just say this one thing, right? I heard a couple people talking earlier about the atmosphere in Liverpool and so on. Bro, I was there, right? My girlfriend bought me tickets. I watched the game live, right? First time in my life, by the way, went to Anfield, yeah. And the atmosphere was underwhelming. I thought that going to Anfield would be a lot more, like proper people screaming and shouting and singing and everything, yeah. I thought the atmosphere would be 10 times more than I expected, right? It was really half-hearted. When Szoboszlai was taking the free kick, dude, the whole stadium was silent. Silent. And then when he scored, we were all fucking up in arms, yeah? Jumping up in joy, right?
Yeah, but
All
that's
I'm
a little bit
saying
as well part of it to blame. That's more Arsenal's fault than us. We're entertainers. We entertain. We always play entertaining football, but when I give you 4 center backs and 3 DMs to break down, it's very difficult to break down. Very difficult to break down.
Yeah, but dude, end of the day, my point being is that literally I felt like we were lucky, you know what I mean, right? In that regard. Like that was the perfect free kick to go in, right? And we had to be perfect to literally be, the second best team in the Premier League, right? We had to be. And that's what we did. We pulled out perfection, and it was just fucking brilliant, right? But when it comes down to like, all I'm saying is we're at like 30, 40%. I would say we're at that 20%. We're not at full percent. We're not at 100% yet.
Okay,
We
we're at
got a
20%.
long way to
We got
go.
9 points from
Right.
9. So what
Right.
happens when we're
Exactly.
at 70%,
Right,
80%?
exactly. So all I'm saying is, dude, we're dangerous, right? I hope Florian Wirtz, yeah, catches pace. I hope, yeah, that, with, bro, I had a mad dream the other day. I got to share this, yeah. Fucking Isak playing for Liverpool, scored 2 goals. Mad dream. I don't know where that come from, yeah. But all I'm saying is, yeah, dude, it takes a lot of pressure from Wirtz, yeah. Now Isak's here, right? He's the most expensive player here now, right? Pressure's off you, bro. Kick back, yeah. Take a back seat, yeah. Do what you normally do in the Bundesliga, right? All the pressure's on Isak right now, and I think Isak can handle it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
all I'm saying is my prediction, bro. Yeah, we got a good run ahead. It would have been the perfect transfer window if we got Mark Gehi. I'm not gonna lie. It would have been the perfect transfer window. But right, we didn't get him. We got this prospect, right? And I'm for it. We got this 16-year-old on the left hand side. I'm all for it. You know what I mean, right? I like this mix between young and old. You know what I mean, right? I think we're very well balanced, and I'm looking forward to the season ahead, bro. I mean,
Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Trilla, man. Great call. Big up to you for joining and waiting for so long as well. So big up to you, man. Thank you so much
big
for,
up,
for
bro.
joining. Big up to
Peace.
you, man. Big up, big up. Peace out. I disagree with him. I don't think that we were lucky. I think you make your own luck, and we were the only team that wanted to attack in that game. Anyway, joining us next, man like Ilas. You good, bro? Big up to you. Hi, Ilas. Who do you support? And talk to me. Floor is yours.
Hey, Husam, thanks for having me on the show. Also, thank you for actually checking out the podcast yesterday and then giving us some constructive advice. So big up to you, man. And I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm calling from the US. So I have one question for you. I remember you said, the fact that you're getting Isak and Gahey now, put the fries in the bag. The league is done. It's all Liverpool, right? Does that change a little bit that you didn't get Gahey now? Because now that you have Konate starting for your on your back line, who's an incredible center back in my opinion. Obviously started a little bit slow, but still an incredible center back. He's injury prone, and you have Joe Gomez who's backing him up as an injury prone center back as well. So do you believe that opens the league a little bit?
You know, Ferguson said that defense wins you titles and attack only wins you games. I
Yeah.
think modern day football is the opposite. You look at like 90% of the leagues now, the best attacks usually win the trophies. Now, if I've got nuclear weapons like Isak, Ekitike, Salah, Verts, like players like that, like Gakpo scoring goals, I think we consistently can beat teams on any given day. Like we can score goals, and then you got like a out of nowhere Soboslai free kick. You always have different things. Van Dijk from a corner. We can always win games of football. I wanted Gahey because Gahey is like it just makes our squad perfect, basically. But guess what? We're gonna have to do it imperfectly, which is fine. We've done it imperfectly before. Now the problem is, you said you're an Arsenal fan. I don't trust your manager. City, I trust the manager, but I just think they're too defensively open, and I think Pep Linder's signing made them worse. With Chelsea, I'm just side-eyeing them. I don't think they're ready yet. So as things stand, I think if Liverpool perform and do what we're expected, we win the league. Like I don't think your club can stop us. I think you needed a new manager, to be honest with you. I stick by that.
I'll give him maybe this year, considering the league already started, to be fair. But I don't think he has more excuses moving forward, considering they signed a lot of players. They signed like 8 players this summer. And I do believe they have the squad necessary to do the damage. Of course, Liverpool probably did one up when it comes to the transfer window, signing Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak. And I can only imagine when Wirtz starts kicking, it's going to be actually more and more difficult for the rest of the teams. But I still do believe that, having injury-prone backlines. Jeremy Frimpong also does have his fair share of injury concerns in Bayer Leverkusen. So,
Yeah.
where do you feel like? Do you think Connor Bradley can hold down the fort the whole season?
Currently, we got the best right back in the league, Dominic Soboslai.
So come on, man.
Hey, he's played great there 2 games. You know, if I'm doing an informed table, he'd be there. But
that's true. But like, it's all good when you're trying to stop Martinelli, bro. Like,
yeah, of course, against better wingers, I do agree. I do think he will have a problem
Yeah.
with it. But I think we're fine depth wise, except centre back, because we needed Gahey, in my opinion. But I
Mhm.
think we're gonna handle it. We're gonna come through it because of our nuclear weapons up top. That's the thing that makes the difference for me. Because with Isak, like, guys, we just signed Alexander Isak. We didn't just sign random guy, random striker from Germany. Like, we're signing some people, by the way, according to certain fans who don't even support Liverpool, some people consider him the best striker in the whole world.
They do.
Like,
They do. I
yeah.
I have some friends that do believe that.
Yeah, so I think Isak is an unbelievable signing, and I think he changes the landscape for us. The fact that I've just added 20 goals to an already like unbelievable attack for me is something massive, and I can't just push it to the side. I think he's an unbelievable signing. Am I worried about defensive depth? Yes, I am. Do I want to play Endor, Leone at the back? No, but I hope we're rotating properly. I hope Konate can stay fit. And anyway, I think we're going to go back in for Gahey in January. So we just have to survive 4 months, really. And then
Oh no,
we're good.
I'm hearing some Real Madrid talk coming in. So
That's why I said we're going to go back in January. I don't think we'll wait for the summer when he's free. I think we'll go
Fair.
back in January and pay them probably like 10 million or something.
Yeah, I mean, especially if Oliver Glasner is going to Man United, it would be crazy that they kept him and that he's just going to leave like a month.
Oh yeah,
ago.
he's gonna leave 100%. You think
Yeah,
the
that's
United
wild.
job is available? He's gonna go like, no, I want to stay at Palace. No, he's not saying that. He's leaving immediately.
Do you think they're sacking him anytime soon?
Who, Amram?
Yeah.
Depends on the results. I mean, after the international break, they play City and Chelsea.
That's what I'm saying.
They lose those 2 games, he's definitely getting sacked. You're not gonna keep him because he beat Burnley.
Yeah, I agree, man. Anyways, thanks for having me. Appreciate the
Shout out to your thing, by the way. Shout out your channel.
Yeah, you can find us on at Unemployed Pundits on YouTube and Spotify. We drop podcasts every Friday. But thank you very much, man. Appreciate you.
Big up to you. Go subscribe to the Unemployed Pundits. It's the link is I just dropped it in the live chat, so go over there. Go subscribe to their channel. You get me. Go give them a subscription. They're closing in on 50 subs. Let's try to get them to 50 subs. Big up to Ilas. Appreciate you. And
thank you very much yourself. Like, share, and subscribe Husam's channel as well, guys. Come on.
Big up.
It's free.
Big up, man. Big up. Appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Big up to you, Ilas. Big up. Big up. Joining us next is a man that used to call me out a lot, but he's on a call-in show now, Kwasi Bold is in the chat, is in the background. This guy used to cuss me out in live chats. You get me? He used to, when I used to do the FSG thing, he was anti-Husam. He's public enemy number one. You get me? Is Husam. You get me? But anyway, hello, brother. How you doing?
You try to get me.
Am I saying the truth? Am I saying the truth?
No, I was on your case back then. Yes, you are right. You are right. And ever since you confess a few sins, we made a pact, and I'm here. And brother, you're doing wonderful. Thank you for having me on your show, man. I appreciate you, brother. Let's take some time and discuss this Arsenal game, because it seems to me that even content creators don't know what football is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go ahead. The floor is yours. I just need to go respond to my mom quickly. Go ahead.
Okay.
I trust. Go ahead.
So, people in the chat, big up to all of you guys. Please subscribe to Husam's channel. Let's talk about the Arsenal game. If you were looking for entertainment, that was not the match. If you were watching the game for entertainment, that was not the match. Those two managers, and I'll give some credit to Arteta, they were playing a chess match. They didn't. Each one was trying to figure out who's going to make the first mistake, and then we're going to attack. Now, if you were looking for entertainment, this is Klopp versus Pep, and you guys said, oh, that is soft rivalry. We didn't like that. Cool. But these two managers were both playing chess. Now, Arteta was more defensive compared to to Slot. What happened was we were trying to break them down, and we couldn't, because they were playing very well defensively, even when Saliba went off. But still, not at one point did I watch the match and I was worried that Arsenal was going to beat Liverpool. Everybody is saying that Liverpool did not play well, and there's this narrative, and Arsenal fans want to feel good because they want to say, well, we played well in the first half, and the second half, they played well, and they got lucky with a free kick. People, I will implore you to go watch the match again. You watch the match again, and you're going to realize that this game was not far off in the first half. In the first half, Liverpool had 49% of the ball. Arsenal had 52%. Is that a team that looks like they got dominated? Okay, Arsenal had 6 shots. Liverpool had 2. 0 on target. Arsenal had 1 shot on goal. That was target. Is that a team that looks like they've been dominated? Corner kicks, they had 5. We had 0. Every single one of their corner kick, Liverpool defenders cleared the ball first. And also, about the corner kicks, did you guys realize that it was just based because Madueke was trying to kick the ball, and every time he kicked the ball or crossed the ball, Kirkes will block the ball. That's what was happening. The same thing with the Newcastle game, where everybody said, we got lucky. The ball was on the ground 40% of the time. You watch a 90-minute game, and the ball was on the ground 40% of the time. That was one of the worst matches ever. All they did was kick the ball in the air into our box and have everybody fight it. That anybody can score a goal off that. The 2 goals they scored, exactly the same way. Our left back decided to get dunked on. The second ball, I think was Gravenberch thought the player was offside, so he let it go. Again, Liverpool, we are always our own demise. We create errors on ourselves. We shoot ourselves on the foot, so to speak, right? All the goals that has been scored on Liverpool has been because we did what? We created an error on ourselves. The game against Bournemouth, it was 2 passes that shouldn't have been passed. So Bosalai making a crazy pass. Salah also making a bad pass, and then they can hit us on the counter attack. Same thing with the Chelsea game. Same thing with the Newcastle game. errors, unforced errors. We could not control the ball because we kept forcing the ball too many times. We play Arsenal. We keep the game slower. And guess what? We have more of the ball, especially in the second half. In the second half, and I guarantee you, even Husam will tell you guys this, or he probably already said it. Before even the 60th minute, Liverpool had 73% of the ball.
Yeah.
And
By the way, they showed it on BN. We had a 10-minute period where we controlled 72% of the football. That's a team that wants to win. It's just as simple as
that. Husam, you're the only one that I've heard saying that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The game in the first half. Let's talk about the first half. I did not see Liverpool being dominated at one point. And look at also the genius of what Andy Slot and the defense did. Do you know they purposely kept getting corners on Kirker's side because they knew Saka wasn't there to cross the ball. And that was also a weakness for them. Even when the ball went to the other side, because I believe Arsenal corner kicks usually are in cross, right? In swingers.
Yeah,
Saka crossed. When it went to Kirker's side, that means it has to be an outswinger.
Yeah.
So I don't get the luck part. Liverpool, okay, Husam, have you seen us being dominated and somebody score a goal? The first 3 games that we played.
The way we conceded against Newcastle was very annoying because it was like long throw-ins and stuff, and it's just irritating. But no, we haven't been dominated per se. I think the problem is people just need to understand modern day with social media and stuff, people aren't given time anymore. Henry took like 9 games to score his first goal. Bergkamp took 8 games to score his first goal. And sometimes it happens in reverse, by the way.
Right.
Nunes scored at Wembley against Manchester City and then scored against Fulham in his Premier League debut. And then after that, the rest is bad history, not good history. Anthony scored against Arsenal in his Premier League debut. So just because you hit the ground running doesn't mean that you're going to be great. I think with this team just needs time to get used to each other. And as soon as they get used to each other, here's the thing. The team hasn't gelled. Mo looks like crap, and we're 9 points from 9. Okay, so what happens when everything clicks then?
So how are we lucky? I just want to know, because the gentleman who was here before who said we were lucky, who's a Liverpool
He's a Liverpool fan.
Who said we are lucky. That's not the first time I heard it. Another Liverpool fan told me the same thing on my show, that Newcastle, we were lucky. And we broke it down and said, tell us in the 90th minute, how were we lucky? Based on what? Throw-ins, they're doing long throw-ins, they're doing basically if you change the color from black to red, Stoke City.
I agree. I think the Stoke City thing was used to just mock them, but now it's reality.
Now it's a reality, right?
Now it's reality. Now it's not a mockery thing anymore.
No,
you're playing long free kicks from your own half. I'm sorry, that's literally Stoke, like definition of Stoke.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. And I get buffed for people. I think we play bad in the first. It was 49%, 52%. How are we dominated between 40? If I'm being dominated, I have the ball 49%. That is a very good percentage. I know 2% are being dominated by. That is not football stats, people. We have to look before you speak, right? We have told that Liverpool like to play the game based on the occasion, and we don't play well when we play the occasion. Fans, also don't talk about football after the game. After you watch it with emotion, go back and watch it again. And this time, get the emotions out of the way because you know what the score is. And then, make analysis based on that. There are some people like Husam who can watch the game off rip and say, okay, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on.
Yeah, and all the Arsenal fans were angry when I said we just scored anyway. They got pissed off. But
didn't we score? We did score. Yeah. We did score off a play. Gakpo got too excited and got offside. But yeah, I don't get this thing of we got lucky. And this is the same thing that happened last year. Oh, they didn't play anybody. They didn't play anybody. They didn't play anybody. And then we are halfway through the season and we haven't played anybody.
I remember. Yeah.
So now I guess the new thing is Liverpool's lucky. Liverpool's lucky. We're gonna be lucky till the end of the season, I guess. But yeah, Liverpool fans, do not allow this narrative of we got lucky. We got, like Husam said, you got to create your luck sometimes.
Yeah,
and we did. And Husam, this also I want to say, you said it, but you didn't say it exactly. The only person who's actually said it was Culture Camp. Arteta panicked in the second half.
Yeah.
He panicked in the second half. And I believe he panicked not because he didn't know what to do. He panicked because he realized that Liverpool still have one gear to go. And he realized that, oh, snap, I have given them my best. We have had 10 corner kicks. And still they are, and that's when we were slowly taking, our momentum was shifting towards, taking over. And I feel like he really, really panicked. And he's like, I can't let Odegaard and Eze go in because that will open up the game and they're going to score more goals. And that's why I believe he waited till the 79th minute before he let them come in. And then guess what? We did score anyway. But I'm just saying, I think you and Culture Karma is probably the only ones who saw that. I feel that he really panicked. And when he panicked, he realized that, oh, snap, this team has one more gear to go and we can't do anything against. Because he played his best team. Don't tell me because Saka didn't play doesn't mean you don't have your best team.
Yeah, Frimpong didn't play, whatever. Like, we cannot keep doing this whole didn't play. You got these players as depth, so it's on you to deliver now. No one cares. If Arteta signed you and me, he still has to win the league. Like, no one cares who Arteta
He's still on the squad.
It's the truth. He has to win.
You have to win.
Arteta must regardless. It's just the truth. So I don't care if we signed Isak, Rodrigo, Ekitike, Messi in his prime, whatever it is. Like, we have to win. But anyway, great calling, my brother.
Thank you so much for having me, man. I appreciate you.
Big up. Well, posted the link to his channel in the live chat as well, so go subscribe.
Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you guys, man. Peace out.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yasser, are you here? Yasser, if you're here, switch on your camera, please. Maybe someone's impersonating you. You're famous now. Since you both know each other, how about we end it on both of you calling in at the same time? You good? You guys good? Yasser, you know Touchline Facts, right? You've been with him before. Yeah, see? He had the negative reaction immediately. He knows the bullshit that's about to come. Anyway, hi, Touchline Facts. Hi, Yasser.
Right, hope everyone's well.
Yes.
Bro.
Since you were here first, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Mine?
Yes.
What's the topics?
It's a call-in show. You decide the topic. That's the whole point. Whatever you want to talk about, go for it.
I don't know. I mean,
Can we talk about Grimsby, bro?
No, just say why? Why? Yeah, they cheated.
Isn't that why you sold Onana?
He hasn't been sold actually. I don't know if that's true. Or not. I haven't seen a here we go. I just seen that people were saying it, but it's up to him if he wants to leave. And I mean, does he want to go Turkey? I don't know. Maybe he does. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, we should have got Emi Martinez, I think, personally, but we decided to get Lemens. So listen, we're going to be stuck with Bienda for the next couple games.
Who?
Lemens, he's a Belgian.
You know who we signed, Husam? Actually, do you know who we signed?
Guys, I know who he is. That's why I said who.
Oh yeah, yeah. Biggest club in the world. I just did this argument on Liam's channel, bro. Touchline for I don't know what to talk about. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know what the topics are.
So why did you join?
I just thought
there is no topics.
I thought Husam was going to drop the topics and ask me.
No, call-in shows. You never get a topic dropped in a call-in show. Since when is this a thing? Call-in show.
You ruined it. I came to speak about title race.
That's what happened, isn't it? I'm saying.
Yeah, but Said Said had more like of a Man United call-in.
Yeah, good. True, to be fair.
Yeah, my one is not Man United. My one is anyone. Anyone can speak on whatever you want. You get me? So he is bottling it. 100%. He's bottling it.
I'm not bottling it.
Thinker and hooked all that.
Anyway, let me show you how. Be quiet. Let me show you how a real one does it. Yes, sir. Go ahead. The floor is yours. Watch.
Oh, listen. I was saying, listen. I'm saying we're gonna be better than obviously some people think we're gonna be in it. Do you know what I'm saying? I think my strikers.
There you go. Topic.
My strikers. They don't run the ball out of play and all that.
I'm gonna say the same thing. We're gonna be better than what people think we are. I don't know what Sam's got us, but I know.
The low's low. The bar's low. The bar's low. You were 15th, bro.
No, yeah, I hear what you're saying because people think we're gonna be like 10th, 11th. I don't think we're gonna be that low. I think we're gonna, and I actually think we might end up with Nagelsmann as the manager, because he may walk from Germany, and I don't particularly want him, but. Do you get what I'm saying? I think I'm saying 6th place and a trophy. I wouldn't be surprised if 7th. I wouldn't be surprised
6th place and a trophy.
Yeah, FA Cup. We should be in the League Cup, by the way, but we were cheated out of that. But that's a conversation for another day.
Why were you cheating?
Husam, you see, he's still trying to bring it back to the
They got done for
Grimsby.
cheating, mate. They got done for cheating. They filled in that ledge.
You didn't get done for cheating. They reported the player a minute too late. That's not cheating.
Broke the rules is cheating.
No, it's not true. They registered the player. They just registered him late by 1 minute. That's not cheating.
Right.
Had they fielded, you need to understand the difference. If they fielded an unregistered player, they would get knocked out. But they didn't.
Sam, where do you think Man United are finishing the season?
Probably 7th.
Who do you think's finishing 5th and 6th?
I think Spurs will finish above you, and Aston Villa will finish above you.
I disagree on that one. I disagree on Aston Villa. I think Newcastle will finish above us.
Newcastle ain't that good.
Listen, that Voldemort strike is not bad, you know.
Newcastle with UCL football won't survive. You need to understand this.
Aston Villa have got Europa League football, and they look awful this season.
Yeah,
But you know,
Aston Villa, I think you
Voldemort
might
is not
finish
that bad,
above
you know.
Aston Villa. You might finish above Aston Villa, but I think you will finish above Newcastle.
No, I think.
Listen, though, I rate that Voldemort guy. You know, he's a good striker.
So you rate him, but don't rate Sesko.
Obviously, he's not Isak, but he's not Isak, but you know what I'm saying? Nowhere near him. But hey, listen, I'm happy he's an Eritrean brother. You know what I'm saying? Let him shine at Liverpool. I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? If we can't get him, let Husam get him. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't get. But you seen, well, Husam, you seen Gyökeres yesterday. He's like Phil Jones up front.
Bro, he's Lukaku up front. I'm telling you now, he's Lukaku. He's gonna score.
This was a bad touch, literally.
Yeah, literally.
This is why. This is why I was looking at profiles in the summer, innit? I was looking at what can the player do to me, like as in my team, innit? What can he provide me? What is he good at? What is he not good at? Would it work? Because remember now it's a lot of system based, innit? You can't just put a player in. Now you know some of the people are saying that Isak might not do well at Liverpool. I heard this before, yeah. Bro, Liverpool create so many chances.
Do you think
I used to call it wave after wave. Like you get a cross at the right wing, another cross into the box, like continuously, innit? That even Gyökeres would have eaten at Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? It's just that now you have a better player, innit, up front, who's actually he can play in behind, he can hold up the ball and that, so he's good for you. So for me, it's fine. I think you have a really good player that you're gonna have. And now, elite striker, and I rate him highly. I used to watch him at Real Sociedad, obviously because he's Eritrean. I used to go Sweden a lot. That's a different story, innit? But nah, I think you're good. Nah, touchline, yeah. We're not doing this. I spoke to you, and you said Euro's the best centre back in the league.
I said second best centre back in the league.
After who?
See, that's a topic. Why are you commenting when you're on the panel?
Because he put say, and Yasser was speaking, and he put Euro prop here. So I said that Euro is the second best centre back.
Euro's not even top 5 centre back in the league. What are you doing?
Name 5 better centre backs, please.
Van Dijk, Konate, Saliba, Gabriel,
and
Kusanov is better than him.
Husanov.
Yeah.
Saliba's not better than him, and Husanov's not better than him.
Listen, Colwell's better than him.
Colwell's
better than him.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Listen, Chalaba's better than him.
He's not even your best centre back. Romero's better than him.
Romero's doesn't play for Man United. No, he's not better than him.
Romero's better than him.
I swear on my life, Liverpool
Delict
fans,
is your best.
Liverpool fans, don't do this, because if he wasn't playing for Man United and he played for Lille, you would say, let's go and get your Euro over signing Romero.
Yeah, we wanted to get Euro. That doesn't mean he's the second best centre back.
You would take him over Romero. You would take him over.
Gay is better. I agree. Romero's better. Van de Ven is better. Murillo from Forest is better.
No, they're not. None of them are better than him.
You cannot. He's having a stinker, bro.
He's better. He's better than every centre back that's been named, bro. You're just naming centre backs and saying they're better than him.
Yeah, because you said name who's better than him, so I'm naming who I think is better than him.
You can say that. I think he's the second best centre back in the league. I think only
you cannot put him above any Arsenal defender.
I put him above Saliba. Gabriel's the only one that I would say maybe you could say Gabriel. Other than that, nah.
Van Dijk is not better than Euro.
No, obviously Van Dijk's better than him. I said I'm talking about Van Dijk and Gabriel, the only two I'll put above him. I'm saying for Arsenal, the only centre back I accept is Gabriel. He's not better than Saliba.
So he went from second to third.
No, I'm saying he's second, but I would accept someone saying Gabriel's better than him. See what I'm saying?
I cannot believe you think Euro is better than Saliba. That's actually crazy, honestly.
Bro, Saliba gets carried by Gabriel, bro. Look at him last season. Do you get what I'm saying? Euro's got Onana behind him.
I agree that Gabriel is better than Saliba, but that does not mean that Euro is better than Saliba.
Wait, yeah, when they played you, did they not have 7 centre-backs on the pitch?
Who?
Arsenal.
Yeah, they have 4 back line of centre-backs.
No, and I think they finished the game with 7 centre-backs, no, on the pitch. Something along those lines.
I don't remember how many centre-backs they got.
Anyways, they had 3 DMs. We have 1 DM, and that's washed Casemiro or Ugarte, and he's got Onana behind him. Yeah, he's got Dallo on the right wing back. He's got a bunch of scrubs, and Lenny Euro doesn't put a foot wrong in any game he plays of football, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Any game he plays of football. He got cooked when he first joined. He had a few games. Since then, since that Southampton game, since that Southampton game and the Wolves game where Cunha cooked him, bro, this guy has been absolutely flawless, honestly. Yeah, but can't make the France squad. So what? What does that even mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Henderson's making the England squad ahead of Mainu. Is Henderson better than Mainu right now? No. Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't saying, oh, someone makes a national squad over another player doesn't mean they're better than them. That's PR, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? That's PR. Because Saliba starts over Kanate. Yeah, I guarantee Liverpool fans.
He's not even your own better centre back. Your best centre back is De Ligt.
De Ligt.
No chance. No chance.
No, De Ligt will be better than him.
I think at a better club. I think De Ligt at a better club would actually look okay. Like he wouldn't look this.
He looks okay in our team. He's decent, but he's
better than Euro. Euro still needs a lot of time. Like he needs a lot of development.
You can say Euro might have a bit higher ceiling and all
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Right now,
ability-wise, Euro is miles clear of De Ligt. Like not even close.
Ability-wise,
like I've seen De Ligt get spun a few times. You know, De Ligt's been spun. De Ligt's been put
because
on
he's doing overlap runs, bro.
Gakpo put him on his bum. Sent him sliding.
Gakpo's a good player. Gakpo's cooked a lot of players.
Yeah, Gakpo's a decent player. He wouldn't cook Euro though.
Then we beat you 3-0 in your own backyard with
Euro didn't play. Euro didn't play, and neither did Gakpo. It's a nice one.
So the game that ended 2-2, you considered twice. Did he play?
He come off the bench, and when it was 2-1, I think, or 1-1. He didn't start that. He didn't start that game. I'm right saying he didn't start.
No,
He didn't start. He didn't start. He come off the bench in that game, and he made that tackle against Nunes. Remember when Nunes was running through? Salah put him clean through and goal, and he made the recovery tackle. Yes or no?
There's too many similar moments with Nunes for me to remember.
I'll go on FotMob right now quickly. Hold on.
He got tackled. Nunes got tackled through on goal. That's the story of his Liverpool career. Let me actually go back to it right now.
No, yeah, he did. I know he didn't start. Yeah, he didn't start. He come on in the 83rd minute. No, he come on in the 83rd minute and made that tackle. Told you.
And the Old Trafford game, he wasn't bought yet.
Say that again.
But still, I don't think any United centre back is top 5 or top 10 in the league yet. Still, it's too early. You need a lot of work still to get your players in these conversations. You know, the only one that you can maybe claim is good in his position is Bruno. Other than that, just because of his...
You don't think Cunha's a good player in his position?
No, I rate Cunha. I think Cunha is a very good signing, but I'm not going to say he's a top striker in the league.
No, he's not a striker, though. What about Mbeumo? Do you rate Mbeumo?
Yeah, I like Mbeumo, even though he missed against Grimsby the penalty.
Yeah,
but when you rate players, you can't put them above. You can't, at this moment in time, Man United can't be players above.
Your mic's gone.
There's a reason why you can't be just the manager. The players might be not as good.
No, but I hear what you're saying with that. The reason why I finished 15th, but Euro was injured for like about half of the season, maybe a bit less.
Even so, even if he was injured, it means we don't have enough sample size to rate him above Saliba and above these defenders. You cannot do that yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anyone to agree with me. I'm just saying it now, so that in 2 years' time, when people come back here, they go, Touchline said he was the second best.
Yeah, but it just because you're right in 2 years' time doesn't mean you're right now. What if Euro could be amazing for the next 2 years? That doesn't mean he's amazing now, though.
Bro, Touchline, my days, bro.
Listen, I know ball, bro. So listen, I'll be proven right. But your Euro is unreal, bro.
You don't know ball because you rate scores.
You're not qualified. You're not qualified.
You don't know ball because you rate scores. I guarantee 90% of your chat rate scores.
No, they don't.
So Zidane doesn't know ball. Pep doesn't know ball. These players.
Bro, forget why. You see, every
Pep don't
time
know ball lads. Pep don't know ball lads.
Anytime you speak to United, yeah, but Pep, that's his preference anyway. He likes players who pass left, pass right. Ginger Jorginho. That's
Who's a better
Postcode.
passer than any player that's ever played for Liverpool? So what's your point?
Not true. Not true.
Who's a better passer than him?
Gerrard.
Okay, what, the Hollywood passer? So is Bruno Fernandes a better passer than Gerrard?
You just called Gerrard the Hollywood passer. But by the way, all these players
go watch clips of Gerrard's passing, and
all these players are like
Thiago ain't a better passer than Scholes though.
Thiago's definitely a better passer than Scholes. He's definitely a better passer than Scholes. But when it comes to all these players, they were before your time anyway, so you never watched them in their prime.
That's not true. That's not true. I watched Gerrard loads of times. I remember his last game against Man United when he got sent off 40 seconds in.
He didn't watch them in their prime. That's my point. That game was not Gerrard's prime.
You didn't watch Scholes in his prime?
No, I did.
No, you didn't. His prime was in the 90s. You weren't watching.
No, his prime wasn't in the 90s. That's not true. That's not true. He scored the goal that he scored against Barcelona when you beat them 1-0 was literally.
That was in his prime. That was when he was like 34.
No, that's not true either.
How old is he that season?
Him and Gerrard is like same. He was when he retired from England in 2010. I think he was 29. He retired early and then came back. So he's not that. He wasn't.
He was not 29 when he retired. He retired when he was 38. He won the league title when he was 38.
He said he retired from England at 29. He is born in 1974. So he was.
He's like 3 years older than Husam.
31. Yeah. He was 31 in 08. 31 in 08?
31.
31 or 32 in 08, yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, so that's still like consider your prime. You're not.
Back then, 30 years old was a bit different.
No, still even at 30, you could still you were cooking as a player back then.
But even then, it's
not.
But
here's the thing. But that's even still even using your argument. 20, if you're saying in the 90s, 21 is not your prime either. So it's like early 2000s. Early 2000s, mid 2000s.
Like depends. Like your Mal's prime could be now. We don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? Like people would say Mbappe was better 5 years ago when he was 22. Your age doesn't really match on your prime.
No, I agree that your age doesn't define your prime, but at the same time, I don't think Scholes' prime was in the 90s. He was too young, and he just played a completely different position. He was like a second striker in the 90s.
Yeah,
anyway.
He was a bit more attacking. Bro, Scholes is you can't not rate Scholes and say that he
No, I don't rate. I think he's very overrated.
No, but do you think he's a good player?
Good, yes, but he's not in the elite bracket.
So where would you rank him in Premier League midfielders?
With Declan Rice and
11.
Don't put him Declan Rice, bro. That's disrespectful.
Man. No, not Declan Rice.
I know you rate him highly.
He scores.
Yeah.
Like, not highly. I do rate him, but
where do you rank him?
I think he's 10th or 11th.
I think he's the best. But anyways, where do you rank him?
He's not the best. He's not the best. Stop it.
The best is mad. I can't lie. I don't think the best.
Who do you think is better than him?
Gerrard and Lampard are both better. KDB is better.
Let me ask you, Yasser, who do you think is better than him?
Therefore, Gerrard and Lampard, bro.
100%.
You think Gerrard and Lampard are better than Scholes?
Yeah.
So how comes he won more than both of them players combined?
Now you're doing trophy talk.
No, but it's different. If you're telling me who do I think is better at footballing ability, I'm not going to bring in trophies.
Yeah,
that's two different things.
So the ability to turn up in big games doesn't matter.
Henry is one of the Premier League GOATs, and he only has 2 Premier Leagues, by the way. So all this like trophy count.
Yeah, but he also 99%
of the people. By the way, even United fans who think like a United player is the Premier League GOAT, they'll bring up Ronaldo. They won't bring up Giggs. So it's not just trophies. It's not just putting up trophy.
No, I'd bring up all of them.
Yeah, but you cannot bring up medals to compare 2 players because people had different teams, different things. Gerrard was the machine itself.
So why did you not bring up medals when it suits you lot?
I never bring up medals.
Do you not?
There's no you lot. Me personally, I never.
Liverpool fans bring up medals when it was Reece James and Trent. I saw him do it.
I never bring up medals personally. I don't compare individuals using team trophies because like Harry Kane winning the Bundesliga.
No, not anymore.
Do you compare?
Yeah, but Harry Kane winning the Bundesliga doesn't suddenly make him a better player because he won a trophy. That's not how I look at football. I view what the individual has done, his clutch moments, does he turn up in the big game, his
There you go, that's what I'm
ability,
saying.
stats, everything.
leads in-
But
yeah,
I just
okay.
don't look at trophies, because if I were to look at trophies and then khalas, then you're just gonna have to go like, oh, Giggs is the best player ever, but it's in the Premier League. But most people say Henry, and even United fans who don't think it's Henry will always bring up Ronaldo or Rooney. So they don't even bring up. By the way, want to know how many midfielders probably have more league titles than KDB? Like, I rate KDB higher than a lot of them.
Not many of them.
KDB got like 5 Prems, bro.
He got 6.
Wait,
No,
he
he
was
got
there.
6.
He was there in the.
He won the
yeah,
4P,
he was there
and
in
he won
other
the
two.
2. They won the 2 where they
He
beat
joined
Ilas.
from Wolfsburg 2006.
He got 6. Check it up. I know he's got 6. I can.
Yeah,
tell
he
you right
got
now.
6.
17, 18.
How many does like, I don't know, like Scholes have? He got 11.
11.
So Scholes got more than KDB, and I don't rate Scholes above KDB.
Yeah, I rate Scholes above KDB.
I don't.
I think
but I
Keane
don't
got 6 as well. No.
So who's the best Premier League forward then ever?
In terms of overall? Yeah.
Yeah, who's the best Premier League forward ever?
That's a difficult one. If you're going off peak, Ronaldo's probably the best. But I would personally say my favorite one. I didn't watch him in his prime, but bro, he's the only 90s ball I've ever gone back and watched, and that was Bergkamp. He's so sick. The goals he used to
So
score.
that's another example. See, Bergkamp only has 2 Premier Leagues. We cannot do
No,
this.
but he's won loads of
It's not
trophies.
just adding trophies,
No, I agree. You got.
And also, the trophy weight matters. Like, do I think Scholes could have done what Gerrard did in 05? You can't even name that. That's the Liverpool team. Like, that Liverpool team was nowhere near the Milan team. Milan team. If I read you the Milan team right now, that was like, it could have been World 11. That Milan team: Dida, Cafu, Nesta, Maldini, Kaká, Gattuso, Seedorf, Pirlo, Shevchenko, Hernan Crespo. Liverpool had Jimmy Traore.
Who do you think is the best Premier League forward of all time?
For Henry.
Where do you rank Salah in that?
You see, forwards, the Premier League had unbelievable forwards. I think who's a forward that I rate above Salah right now? I think
I'm actually going to say Rooney.
I think there are 2 players I put above.
But he's not going to say that.
I put Henry and Rooney above him as forwards.
What about Ronaldo?
Ronaldo is one of the goats of football, but if we're talking Premier League, it's different. Like, we're not comparing Mo at Liverpool to Ronaldo at Real Madrid. These are different things. Like, I think his best time ever was during his Madrid era. But United, there was a period in the beginning as well where Ronaldo was struggling. Like, it was even in his documentary and shit. So in the Premier League, I think you would put Mo over Ronaldo Premier League wise. But like, overall, it's not even close.
Oh yeah, I would say
yeah, it's not even close. I don't think Salah and Ronaldo are in the same conversation overall. But Premier League wise, yeah, I think Mo spent more of his prime years in the Premier League than Ronaldo did. If Ronaldo continued at Man United throughout the 2010s, these are different things. Because then he'd had like more memorable seasons, more golden boots, more blah, blah, blah. Right now, he doesn't have that. I think his Ballon d'Or season is probably, I would say, the best individual season of a player ever in the Prem.
You don't think
that
Salah's
one
last
and
year?
the Henry 2020. Those two.
What about Salah last year?
Yeah, Salah last year is up there as well. Like, it's probably 3rd, 4th, 5th best individual
Was
season.
Salah last year's best season?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
You
29 goals, 18 assists. He basically, I'll be honest with you, he won us the
carried
Premier
it.
League, essentially. Like, the forwards that we had are just
And he was playing with Nunes as well.
Yeah, Diaz, etc. And I think that's one of the things of being a great player. Like, Suarez had that as well. He could win you a game by himself, basically. I think Ronaldo did that. I think Henry did that. That's another thing as well.
Suarez cannot make a mermaid, bro. That was crazy.
No, but I don't put Suarez in there.
Suarez
You're talking Premier League. Suarez only did it for 1 year.
He didn't stay long enough and stuff, but
Yeah.
he's remembered for an iconic season. Like, he was iconic that year.
And for
He had
fighting,
31 goals, 0 penalties. Zero penalties. All
I thought you were going to say
non-penalties.
when he bit Ivanovic, you know.
But Salah got 32 and 0 pens, no?
No, he took. I think he took 2 penalties that year.
No, he didn't.
He wasn't
got
our main
32.
penalty taker. Milner was. No, he took a penalty. I'm sure of it, 100%. I'm 100% sure he took a penalty that year. Yeah, either 1 or 2. But
So
the
why don't you put
non-penalty,
Haaland above Salah if he scored more goals and won the treble?
because it's not just goals, and I don't bring up trophies. That treble season, I actually think Rodri was their best player.
No, I agree, but I'm saying for your logic, because you love using GA. So if you're going to use
I
GA,
don't love
you've got to
using
use
GA.
big
You
ones.
assume that I'm using GA. I just
Well,
said
you do.
Ronaldo. Who had more GA, Henry or Ronaldo, in that individual season?
What
Remember,
individual
Henry did 2020. Ronaldo never did that.
Ronaldo, in all comps, Ronaldo got more GA, no?
No, I'm not talking about comps. I'm talking about
Oh, in the
Premier League.
Prem, probably, yeah. I think Ronaldo got 31
That's
and 8
why
assists.
even though he didn't have more GA, I said Ronaldo probably most best probably like individual season. That's why for me it's about everything. The reason why I don't consider trophies is I think players are on different levels. Players play for different clubs. Like, who's Burnley's striker right now?
No idea, brother.
Okay, let's use Leeds as an example. Who's Leeds' striker?
Calvert-Lewin, he's an absolute scrub, by the way.
Okay, Calvert-Lewin is a scrub. Which is more difficult, scoring 20 goals for Leeds or scoring 25 goals at Man City?
It depends how you view it, though.
Stop it.
No. I will say Leeds. I will say Leeds. More
Yes,
difficult,
we have to be honest about these things.
But it's like you have to. You have to.
So if
you have to
Isak
understand
scores
when you
25
when you are
goals,
no, but like can I
okay,
say,
Isak
when
scores
you-
25 goals, Liverpool win the league, okay?
Yeah.
Calvert-Lewin scores 20 goals at Leeds, and they just stay up. They don't win anything. That is more impressive,
But
genuinely.
Husam, do you not factor in the pressure that Isak's under? Being the most
100%.
expensive player, I would value that more than Lewin getting 20 goals for Leeds, personally.
No,
Even
but
if-
because it's degree of difficulty. So there's difficulty to trophies.
But you
Like
know what pressure
Mourinho
does
come
to
up
players.
and said
Have you
the
seen what
Leicester
pressure does
League
to players?
title was the most difficult thing ever.
Husam, look at Harry Kane. How many times have you seen Harry Kane in big moments? I imagine you rate Harry Kane. He
Harry
breaks goals
Kane
with
in the clutch is ass.
That's why I don't rate him, because in the moment,
I respect that completely, but I don't not rate him because of just his trophy cabinet. I think the problem with him is just the like his clutch moments. Even for England, by the way, he was the one that missed the penalty against France and everything.
Yeah, and he didn't scratch to Sterling, and he's got for England. He had more yellow cards in finals than shots on target.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
I'm
That's
saying.
why I don't rate him personally that highly, but I still rate him. I don't think it's just trophies and that's it. Like, you would take someone who scores 36 goals in a season or something. You would take that all day.
Obviously, I'd take him, but I mean,
Yeah, 100%.
like for example, it's like you look at Man United, like Mbeumo scored 20 goals, for example, last season. He might not score 20 goals this season for us. That doesn't mean he's like worse as a player, because the goals are getting shed around. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he's playing with more better players. I know he played with Visa, to be fair, he was a good striker, but you know, when you play for a big club, the goals get shed around a bit more. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Haaland's a bit different because they just play to him, because he's a goal machine.
That's what I'm
innit?
saying. If Calvert-Lewin bagged 20, it's more impressive even without a trophy. Because how many chances are you going to get at Leeds to score 20? So, yeah.
He's actually had quite a few recently, and I swear down.
He has done, and he even skied the penalty in the Carabao Cup game.
No, honestly, I saw someone was videoing it from the stands against Sheffield Wednesday, bro. I swear down, he must have missed
Horrible
out 4
penalty.
and then he skied the penalty. He was terrible, bro. He's having a terrible time. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, this was your call-in show. I enjoyed doing this. You get me? 3 hours and 30 minutes. This is longer than Oppenheimer. So I've been sitting on this chair for 3 hours and a half. I deserve some rest.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I can see the chair leaning, you know.
the chair is leaning.
Sideways, not forward. No, it's leaning sideways, Husam. That's the problem. This is why everyone's cooking it, because it's going sideways.
I'm leaning back now. Now I do this.
Listen, don't worry, chat man. We'll cook Arsenal next time. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't worry.
Yeah. We got distracted by the Euro take. Anyway, subscribe to Yasser TV. You get me? Go
Big up
subscribe.
to you, man. We just hit 660 subscribers, alhamdulillah. We're on the road to 1K.
On the road to 1K.
Yeah.
Fraud, you have a channel?
Yeah, he does. Touchline Facts.
Subscribe to Fraud channel as well. Subscribe to both of them channels. You get me? And we can redirect you over to Ahmed. He's live right now talking about Casemiro and shit. Go tell him Husam read in the chat. Love you all, and see you guys back tomorrow for Ahwa, inshallah, 10 p.m. UK time. Peace out.
Peace.
Yeah.